Alright, let's not wait too long. We've got stuff to get through this week. Alright, hello everyone, good evening. Hope you've had a good week so far. Looking forward to the Monday, but we still have a few more weeks of Swiss VPL to go through. So, we've just finished week 7, week 8 has started, we've already got one result in, as always. Not starting with a clean sheet, never do. But yeah, I've had a lot of evening shifts this week, and I've been quite busy a lot of the nights, so I haven't got as many games recorded as I would like. Fortunately, everyone on the Discord has been very accommodating, and there's a lot of VODs to look through in various channels, so I've got a lot of material to pull through, which is nice. I just have to go through each individual Discord channel to get them, but we've got enough content to make it worthwhile. So there's no special feature this week. I haven't had the opportunity to put anything together. Something tells me there's going to be enough of a headache sorting out what we do have to begin with. So anyway, let's start by reviewing the results from last week, shall we? Alright, so week 7 was when, as you can see, Festival Collection finally became legal. I also made it so that during week 7, if players wanted, they could agree to start with the new ban list weeks early. And then if enough people had agreed to it in week 7, we would bring the restriction date forward for week 8, which we have done. So there were more of all the games where people reported whether or not they were using the new ban list. There were more games using the new ban list than there were not. So I've decided to bring the ban list forward. So week 8 is now actually off ban list, but we'll get to that in a moment. So yeah. We start off with Shiny Cobbler Obsession versus Top Deck Sidekicks. And it is a 5-5 tie. This was fun to watch because it was going back and forth. It was honestly anyone's game at any point. And then yeah, the very final game was or is it going to be a draw? Is it going to be a loss? And they managed to secure the draw. We then have Crow's Nest versus the Deck Players Rebirths. Crow's Nest coming in there with a solid win, 6-4. Then we have the Forge Freaks versus Spreadsheet Seekers. Now this is a result that I really want to highlight because Team Spreadsheet Seekers subcontractors, they were one of the more competitive teams going into it. They took things quite seriously. They were pretty all in on this tournament. And Forge Freaks, they were off to a bit of a rough start. They weren't exactly doing super well. They were doing okay. But a 7-3 win in Forge Freaks' favor, wow. I could not have seen that coming. Some... Obviously, Shiranui you would expect to win, Zorga you expect to win. But then you have, Bastion versus Varga, Roro Leonon, Zorga, there are some crazy matchups here going on. So yeah, that was very, very, very fun to see the results swinging one way or the other. The Owl's Nest versus Neighborhood Watch. Owl's Nest continuing their undefeated streak there. Big wins. It's been really cool, watching Neighborhood Watch, really band together. The people on this team, supporting each other, talking through things. And it's really unfortunate that, from what I've heard and seen, their games have been very close, just a small thing that they lost, basically due to the flip of a coin, the dice roll. Sucks to see. We had the Shiranui mirror there, Blank versus Shiranui. These are games that really could have gone any which way, and yeah, it's just it was a bit of a tight loss. But Neighborhood Watch are still they've been doing fine, but yeah, Owl Coop absolutely continuing their dominance. Then finally, Mash versus the Dino Bozos. So, Mash was trying. This is their chance to pick up another win and escape the position of bottom of the table. And I want to talk about this little gap here for a moment because we had one of the members of Dino Bozos absolutely put everything on the line. So TSL Cobra, who is the other Ben that goes to Darksphere Locals, he sent me a message on Friday night. saying if he loses his game, he's going to donate £100 to charity, which, you know, that's it. You know, what's not to like? Like, money for charity is great, right? So because of this, and because in the tradition of having a Darkseer matchup every week, we've kept this result a secret until because they played at locals, and everyone at locals has kept it a secret. So we're gonna find out together on stream whether or not the Battersea Dogs and Cats Foundation, you know, the animal charity here in the UK, will be receiving a donation of £100. So before we even look at the Week 7 pairings, let's jump straight into that, shall we? Is what I'd like to say. However, I was not at locals this week because I was working, because I was filling in someone else's shift. And as luck would have it, there was an issue with the recording. There was an issue with the recording. So, the game was recorded in 4K. So it is a 7.5 gigabyte file. And because of this, the person recording it did not have enough space on their phone, and the recording cut out. So we don't actually know the result of the game from watching the video. However, fortunately, there was a way. We do still have the results, basically. I have the result in some way, shape, or form. So let me pause the BGM. Set up this thing, because it's recorded in not exactly the right way. Like, it's recorded correctly, but as we know, having things link up here has always been the hard part. So, let's reset this. It actually might not need that much editing. It just needs to be shrunk and cropped, I think. We can maybe make this work. We actually might not have a scuffed setup for once. Nope, it's slightly tilted. Never mind, still scuffed. Actually, yeah, this doesn't look that awful. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Maybe recording in 4K was worth it. Maybe. Alright, so. On the left, we have TSL Cobra, also known as Ben, from Dino Bozos, and on the right, we have Sam, also known as Blaze Felix, from the Mashed Potatoes. So let me turn up the sound, and let's just jump into it. We'll find out the results together, maybe.
Alright, I've started recording. Just do your thing, guys.
Sure.
Alright, lyrical.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Okay. I don't know. I think the file is so big, I'm having trouble playing it. It is a bit choppy. Yeah, this is. So maybe 4K was not the play. Oh god. Can I? Oh god. If I rewind. It plays for like a second. Oh no. See, this is what I get for not testing, because I was working the late shift last night. I got home at like 8 PM. And I got told, hey, we like have it, you know, corrupted, Lamau. And it's like, oh, it's a 10 gigabyte file. And I just didn't download it last night, and like I didn't watch it first, basically to prep. I should have prepped. This is on me, but oh boy. I'm like, because obviously my PC's, I'm streaming, so my PC's like performance is already like gone to garbage. Can we please make this work? Is there any way of like can I do anything to VLC to help improve it? Maybe. Is there anything I can do? Can I open up Task Manager? And try and like prioritize the VLC process? Will that help? I hope that helps. It does not help! Oh no, don't tell me, like... Please don't tell me we can't watch this. It only wants to play one frame at a time. How the fuck is this meant to happen? Please? Oh no. Oh no. 1 FPS 4K gameplay, real! Can I do anything to make it better? Show extended settings? I don't think there's anything I can do. I don't think there's anything I can do. Re-export this now to 1080p? How am I meant to re-export this, bro? It's an 8, nearly 9 gigabyte video file. That would, in and of itself, take like God knows how many hours, which we just do not have. Oh! Oh, God. God. Okay, so when I use the timeline to scroll forward, it takes a second to think about it, but it does catch up. It does catch up. Make this a little bit smaller. Like, it's not ideal. It's not ideal, but we can kind of make it happen. Yeah, so we can see it's Prison versus Hazaret. At least that's something. Do we just like play this in snapshots? Do we just scroll like 15 seconds at a time and try and figure out what's happened in between? I think that's kind of what we have to do, right? Oh my god. Okay, so Hazaret went first. Prison has gone second. Discard. Rifle to ride. Searches for the prison. What did he call to? What did he rest for prison? What did he call? Called a second rifle. Rested for prison. I have no idea what he soul charged. That's just information that's lost to time. Trying to hear what they did. We don't know what he drive checked. Just, yep, have no idea what he drove checked. It looks like Sam guarded it? Question mark? I don't think like even waiting for it to like buffer isn't gonna work, right? Oh, it almost worked. What's the button for jump forward by 1 frame? Like, does VLC have that? Because we could just like play this frame by frame, maybe. There's got to be a way to do this. Yeah, because the file was too big to play off of Google, I had to download it. But clearly the download has not worked very well either, which is excellent. Hit an OT defensive? Okay, fuck it. You know what? This is what we'll do. Sam, get in the same Discord channel. We are gonna have a live commentary. That's it. That's the only way I can figure this out. That's the
Hello there.
right. This is your guys' fault. I'm gonna say this right now.
No. It's
Okay.
Andre's
I will
fault.
take the blame, right? It is my fault. I'm sorry, but it's also Google Drive's fault because the game was recorded. I've got the raw footage. It's working. It's just not compressing. Like it fucked up in compression. That's not my fault.
Okay.
I paid extra for Google for this.
I have an idea. It's going to be the most scuffed idea in the world, but it's so.
Don't tell me my webcam on my phone.
No,
Don't tell me what. Okay.
No, so log into Discord on your phone. Join the call from your phone's Discord.
Oh.
Screen share that. I think that is going to be the only other way.
Okay, fine. Give me a minute. I gotta check.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
I remember one of the soul charges was Forbido. That's all.
That's also not helpful at all.
Just put forward a great member.
Oh fuck.
It's fine. It's fine. We will wait. We will make this work.
How do I screenshot my phone? How do I do this, Ben?
Okay. Regardless of the outcome of Sam versus Ben, Andre, I think you need to make a £10 donation to the Battersea Dogs and Cats.
No, I refuse to donate to that shit. I refuse to.
Do it to the dyslexic one at least.
I agree. You should do that.
No, bro, I bought you a monster today. I'm not having this.
Somebody hates charities.
Huh? What the fuck? How do I do this? Swipe up.
Are you in on your phone?
I am. I'm trying to fucking get the. I don't know how to screenshot. Oh, there it is. That's the button.
Yeah.
Okay. Start broadcast.
This is so bad.
Okay, fuck. We're all gonna see my home screen and shit now.
So
It's
cool.
fine. I'm not actually gonna
Wait.
put it onto stream until it's.
There you
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Just pause. There you go.
Could you at least make your phone horizontal?
I can.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh my
Oh,
god!
No.
Why is hang on. Oh,
What's
fuck.
better?
No, fine. Just leave it like that. I'll figure it out.
Okay, we need one audio.
Hang on. How do I make this full screen?
Oh, this is so good.
Oh, look, it happened.
Actually, okay. Wait.
No.
Turn off screen share for a second.
At
At least it's 4K.
Okay, go
Okay.
go back to your photos album. You should be able to edit the file and
rotate it.
Yeah, and rotate it in your gallery. Oh my
I can,
god,
yeah,
this is. Oh,
fuck!
my
It
god!
takes so long to save the video.
Is it resaving the video?
It's saving the video again.
Oh god.
Okay, Ben. Just
Mike,
show
maybe
a
go to a
video on
different
screen.
game and then when
Yeah.
it's
All
ready,
right. I will rejoin in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll ping you
Sure.
when it's
My
ready.
screen is done.
All right.
It's
They-
like
they-
the internet scammers trying to scam one guy.
All right. There you have it, folks. That's. Oh. That's the wrong file. No. Okay. We're gonna watch a different game first. Oh, all right. So I have to reset this again so I can get the cropping correctly. Turn that way. Okay. Right, so this is what I'm calling. This is whatchamacallit? Calling it just it's not just the northern matchup, it is the northern Pete mirror. It is literally Pete versus Pete. That wants to turn that way? Question mark? Yes, maybe. Yeah, there we go. I think that's fine. That looks okay. No, this needs to be this needs to be turned. Flip horizontal. No, that doesn't look right either. Why does that not look right? Why doesn't that look right? Oh no, that is right. Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and oh yeah, no, Steve is Steve. I keep thinking you're playing against Harpreet for some reason. No, yeah. So this is Steve Youth versus Pete. Why did I think it was? Why did I think it was versus other Pete? Anyway. Two fairly good players from the north. We'll figure it out. Alright, let's turn the music back on. So... oh, let me move this down a bit as well. Why did that get moved up? Oh, make this a bit smaller. Okay, there we go. So here is Pete and here's Steve. I'm assuming it's going to be like Luwad or Rezael versus Messiah. I don't remember what their result submission was. Just finishing the mulligan. Might be Youth Burke. It is Youth Burke. Okay, so Pete is on Youth Burke, Steve is on Messiah. Gets to go second, which is great. Does he have Energy Cycler? Does not. Alright. Mikani. Does have the Mikani. I don't know if Steve has updated his deck for Festival Collection. I get the feeling he hasn't. Since the deck is technically on loan from one of his teammates. Ooh. Love to see turn 1 crit. Defensive OT, wow. Well, there goes that, I guess. So discard Sequana, which will, I guess, add back with the grade 1. Yep. Finds Tempest. Drops the Sequana. Attacks the Mikani. That's a play that I do like. You damage another Messiah player, and you starve them with Soul. Steve rides up. Does he do anything else? Nope. Just swings 10 to Van. Guard coming in from Pete. Do you see a trigger? Or did Steve just forget to drive check? I think Steve just forgot to drive check, it looks like. Unless... did I accidentally skip past it? That's also a possibility. Okay, no, he did drive check. It's an arrester. So Youth Burke going first is kind of terrifying. There's the Valtrossa. What does he hit? Doesn't find a Carino. But that's still pretty good. Soul Blast 1, Search Zest. Interesting that he chose to use the Counter Blast on the Valtrossa, though. Now he doesn't have the Counter Blast for Full Blast. Or Tempest, for that matter. Yeah, why did he Counter Blast for that? Like, we know you had the Tempest in hand because you added it off the Grade 1 ride. Wasn't it better to just keep the Tempest? Counter Blast for the Tempest? Ditch one for Youth Burke. Add nothing. Love to see it. So we're just going to go 23 into a blank Revel dress, it seems. This is not very threatening for Messiah. There's the Full Blast. Do we see defensive here? No. We're going to full Revel form anyway, just to get into the Tempest, just to get that into the Soul, I guess. Still get the plus 5k. Do you need a Counter Blast for the plus 5k? I could have sworn the whole thing is locked behind Counter Blast, is it not? It is not. Okay, the front row 5k is not Counter Blast locked. Interesting. But there's no triggers, so these numbers are just 15 and 20 and 18. Sequana gives the 1 drive. The heal is live, which is something, I guess. Alright, so we've got a swing in the damage leads. Guard and guard at 25. Yep. 30k shield will do it. So Youthberg has 2 out of 3 Revel forms in Soul. And their turn 3 was nowhere near as threatening as it should have been, but they are on 0 damage. Meanwhile, Messiah will now be able to stride. With Astrolabe, yep. So we're gonna call out and Soul Charge first and then draw. And then... Yep. To lock the 15k beat stick. Just asking what these do, I'm guessing. Yep, the one that actually gains power randomly sometimes. Vanguard gets 5k. And then draw from the Astrolabe. Okay, we know he has at least 1 Arrester in hand. Energy Blast 7 to draw. I think we've seen a Sacrifice as well. So you can definitely play the game. Mikani. Alright. Alizar Klein. Arrester, Sacrifice. Perfect. Ideal board setup. Very nice. And then Youth Berkeley has like what? It looks like 7 cards in hand, but 0 damage, so probably guard the 15s, take the Vanguard, and hope for a defensive. 15 into rear, okay. Flatten Suffrey. Not the best target because it doesn't lock itself, but at least it is something. And 23. Which will guard. And then Vanguard column, which I assume is going to be a no guard. Unlock everything. Give 20k. So probably the flattened Suffrey. So it becomes a 40k base. Yep, so Vanguard is 38. And Crest gives 5k, yep. So 43 actually, Vank. Yeah. No trigger. So that is a no god coming in from Pete. Heal is live. And last trigger, nothing. Second sacrifice is great though. Karina goes in. That's pretty brutal. Where was that earlier? Flattened Suffrey is 45k with Crest power. Meanwhile, the Arrester column is going to be 38. So probably the Arrester column first, makes sense? Not well, it's the same number, I suppose. Yep, 43 to guard. I hope you don't end up making a mistake here, Pete. If you were going to take the second one, you should have just taken the first one and then tried to guard the second, because they're the same number. Did a defensive? No defensive. So it didn't make a difference in the end. But if you're going to take one of them when they're the same number, you take the first one in case the defensive makes it easier to guard. So unlock 3, Soul Blast 3, draw. Is it 45? No, it should be 40, isn't it? Where's the 45 from? I thought it was 40k. Because it's 10 plus the 20 from the unlock plus the 10 from Awakening. Right, 5k from Crest. Okay, so they were the different numbers. That was my bad then. I forgot to factor in the Crest. Sunride from Youthberg. Second Valtrossa. Will this one find the Corino? Because I believe he's still missing Tempest. Oh, there's the Corino! Alright. So Persona Ride with Full Blast. This game might actually not be over. So that's all 3 colors. We know there's the Full Blast in hand. Is there a Sequana? Discard 1 with Youthberg, try and fish for it, question mark? Is he gonna fish? He's not gonna fish, so we're not gonna get the full engine. It's just 23k into 38 Full Blast. This might be survivable. The Valtrossa also, like, Valtrossa and Carino aren't that threatening of rear guards, you know, they're not the, neither of them are Fergosa, so the numbers are pretty low as well. It's gonna be like, what, 35 with the Valtrossa, and 33 on the Corino. Which, like, if Steve hits 1 defensive, this is very guardable. So, given the situation, I don't know what cards are in Steve's hand, but I would risk no guarding this Vanguard swing. Seeing if your opponent hits a crit, going up to 3, fishing for a defensive, and then guarding everything else. Nope, we're just going to Sanctuary the first string. And then I guess no guard the full blast, which is okay as well. So Sacrifice Stitch for Sanctitude. First check. PG. Wow! 2 PGs. What a good player. There's the full blast. Bot decking, probably the Sacrifice is correct here, or the Awakening. Probably the Awakening, because he's going to take some damage this turn, so Sacrifice doesn't do anything. The Arrester also might be strong, because he's seen a bunch of his colors are Kleins. But on the off chance that he does have Festival Collection, you don't want him to be able to Valtrossa for them. Whereas taking the Awakening off the board actually really hurts his power lines. No, we're just going to take out the Arrester. Because, if you bot deck the Awakening, it has to go back into the right deck. So he can't even, get it back out with the Order, which I think is a pretty major thing. We're going to OT to guard the Full Blast. Wow. I would have expected to take some damage there, if nothing else to get defenses. But, yeah. So, 1 check. Sanctitude. Yeah, we saw the Arrest on the drive check as well, so bot decking that just doesn't feels kind of pointless. So this is just 33, which we'll take. There's the Destiny Dealer. 35. There's the third Arrester. Suffering survives. So if we have another Alter Ego, we could theoretically try to Stride Harmonics and get value. Sorry, Excelix to get value out of the Flat and Suffering being on the board. But yeah, not killing the Awakening means that you get the, if you had instead bot deck the Awakening, Steve here would have been forced to Counterblast 1, lock the Sacrifice, which would have denied him 5k power to Vanguard. And if he wanted to spend Counterblast on anything else, he wouldn't have had as much Counterblast to use. I mean, he had 3 open, so he didn't need the Countercharge. But it's more denying the 5k and denying him an extra combo piece. Oh, Steve there had the 4th Arrester. So the numbers were there no matter what. So in this case, yeah, definitely slamming the Awakening was definitely the better line. Alright, so 25 Arrester. 6 cards in hand, of which we know there's 3 PGs. 33. I'm not sure if you take this, because if your hand is Full Blast, Trigger, 3 PGs, you can only really guard 2 attacks. One of which needs to be the Vanguard swing. A plus 20k to the one that's in front of Sacrifice. Yep. No triggers, but we see the climb, so there's still follow-up. And we see a PG, so something for the second Full Blast. So this is 40, it looks like. Go to 4, no defensive. And then PG this last swing, I'm assuming. Because I think going to 5 is a bit unpleasant here. No, we're just going to take that as well. Oh. Really? I think you PG discard the trigger, bro. Wow. Well, there's the defensive you needed way earlier. How much soul does Steve has? I think he's got 3. 4 things unlocked. Yeah, 3 soul, 3 cards. Alright, top deck Persona right? Maybe, for game? Holy shit, he top deck Persona right! Wow. Wow. Energy Blast 7 to draw. Discard 1 top 3, find the Sequana. Come on. Come on. Show us true strength. Or better yet, discard 1, top 3, show us Valtrossa, which finds Sequana. Yeah, there it is, discard 1, top 3, find Valtrossa? Nope, but we find Sequana, which is, I guess, good enough. Valtrossa, Sequana not behind Vanguard is certainly a decision. Not behind Vanguard is a decision. Yeah. We're just gonna go, I think 18 or 20. Irrelevant difference in number regardless. You see a 15k shield coming from Steve on this one. You do see a guard come in. So Sequana being on the front row there means that the full blast is a little bit less threatening. You just need them PG this and then PG... Sorry, take this, PG the full blast, and then PG the 33k Corono with whatever triggers goes on it. Which is reasonable. Yeah, 23 is much less threatening than 33. Of course, this is Pete we're talking about, so anything could happen. So Steve definitely shouldn't take anything for granted. Let's see. No guard, it looks like. This is where it all goes wrong. Uh-oh. Intercept. Wow! Intercept goes through. Wait, was that a... Oh, did he swung rear? Okay, he must have swung rear then, because that would have hit 3 intercept, yeah. That's fair, okay. I guess that makes sense. Sure. Full blast. A very non-threatening full blast. To bot deck the other arrestor. Bot deck, not retire. Yeah. I mean, this is, again, still not very great, because, like, you've seen the Kaluzar Klein in their hand. So they can still combo you, like, they might not be ideal combo, but you're still, like, eating a world of shit coming up soon. But yeah, 38 crit, 2 drives. Probably PG this one if you can, and then take the Corono with a crit on it, maybe? Yep, there's the PG. Crit, yes. And then heal. Wow! What a good player! I have not watched this before, by the way. That was like completely... That was unscripted, unplanned. I had no idea he was going to check crit heal there. Wow. Truly wow. So that is now a 38, 48, 63k Corono, which is 2 damage. Which I think in Steve's shoes you just take and go to 5? I feel like that makes sense, right? Rather than burning another PG. Right? Like, just take the 2 damage. Seems okay. Nope, we're gonna burn another PG. Interesting. Very interesting. So Pete's managed to rebuild some semblance of a hand, but we still have crest scaling. Still has another Astrolabe to discard. Astrolabe to draw. Then Heart Skill. Steve. Heart Skill. Counterblast 1, lock the Awakening. Please don't forget that. Oh, I don't know about that, buddy. You had the Kaluzar Klein in your hand. Calls out the Awakening. I don't know if you needed the order there. Like, sure, bringing back an Arrestor is cool and all, but I think the 10k, like... Here's one of the really cool things you can do. He could have made this here, called some random body here, because Kaluzar Klein doesn't say open, I think. Does say, okay, it does say open. So he could have left this blank, swung with this column just to get the sacrifice off, and then put something else in front of here, so the 10k from the Arrestor would have gone onto whatever he called off of the Kaluzar Klein. I feel like that was a reasonable line there. Because Pete's on 4, has like 8 cards in hand maybe, staring down 5 face-up G-Zone. I just think the 10k from the Awakening was worth more. Oh, okay. We know Pete still has 1 PG in the hand. He's got a PG and 2 triggers, at least, that we know of. So the PG definitely goes in on the... definitely guards the Vanguard. 2 triggers probably guards one of the rear guard swings, and then he still has 3 more rears to... 3 more rear attacks to deal with. One of which he can afford to take, which he just did. Fifth rear swing, it is. But again, you have to remember that we've also seen, I'm pretty sure, at least 3 PGs from Pete's side. Like, he used 1 last turn, he drove checked 2, he drove checked 1 other one, and he burned the Sanctitude on turn 1 as well. So yeah, this is the 2 triggers to guard that we've seen to guard this column. We've got a PG for Vanguard. We might have the last PG for the last rear guard. Six cards in hand. One of which we know is a PG. That Arrestor should be 10k bigger as well, no? It's 15k from the unlocks of Amnesty, and then 10 more k from the Awakening, right? That might be relevant? Question mark? Yeah. I think Pete definitely needs to drop his 4th PG here. Should be 28, 38, 58, 63k Vanguard. 63k is firmly PG territory, I think. 13, 21, 21 plus 25 is 46. And the last one is 15, 30, 55. Yeah, not unguardable, but not exactly easy. I mean, regardless, you definitely have to burn the PG here, unless you just want to die. So there's the PG. Front, that's pretty strong. Crit, very strong. All to the Arrester. Because he already needs to have PG or die for the Arrester, so you might as well just make it guaranteed lethal. Because he's definitely going to try and guard the smaller one. Yep, and then third check. Wow! The heal is not live, but the power does help. Damn. Crazy. Well. So you PG this or you die, and then you take this and hope to heal? Right? Do you have the 6 damage heal? That's 23, 31, 51, 61, 66! What a number! $66 to 13 requires 55k shield. The Sam play, yep, that too. Yeah, swing with the crit first, just give them the PG check. Stop them from having the 6 damage heal. Or like, force the PG check first. Because we know the OT is out, which is what makes it particularly relevant. Oh, thinking about it. Nope, we're gonna burn the PG on this one. Interesting. Not on the 2 crit damage. If you heal here, it didn't matter in the end anyway. Alright, so Steve there. What's his player rep? Well, let's have a quick look. Oh god. Steve should be on a 2-3 record, I think. Or is he 3-2? He might even be 3-2. Nope, there he is, yeah. 2-3. Picks up another win with Messiah. Very good. 5th attack came up. You're right. It did. You are very correct. Although technically... Was there a way to make that happen the other way? Take the rear. PG the van. PG the other rear. Have barely enough to guard the last swing. No, I don't think it did. Actually, no. Pete's last 2 cards were triggers, so I guess it did. Anyway. Let's try and make this fucking work.
Hello there.
Alright, let's try and make this work.
Alright.
Uh,
Let me mute your stream so I don't have to hear you.
There we go. And then set this. Hang on. To flick back and forth again just to get OBS to pick up the window. Nope, that's not the one. That's the one.
Is it not picking up?
No, I just need to fucking crop really, really aggressively because of how small it is.
Well, I mean, this is my phone in portrait. I can turn it landscape, but I don't think it's much better.
No, because the video is going to go into... Yeah, the video is going to change no matter what. And in fact, I think if you turn your phone landscape, the video is going to be even smaller.
It's still pretty clear on the stream, at least. Thank God it's in
You can zoom out a little
4K.
bit.
I guess that's the benefit of having 4K, right?
Yeah, it's in 4K, bro. Exactly.
Oh, I'm there twice. It's me twice.
Oh, wait, no, this is fucking flipped again. I need to flip it back. Oh, transform, flip horizontal. Alright, that's correct. This needs to be reset once again. And turned that way.
I love the scuffed.
Yes. And then make it just a little bit bigger. There we go. Alright, that doesn't look awful. I think that doesn't look awful. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look awful. Make that a little bit smaller to-
Okay, are we wanting me to start now?
Yeah, alright, go ahead.
Alright, I've started recording. Just do your thing, guys.
Right. I'm actually just gonna watch my OBS because like watching it on the Discord thing is a nightmare because it's not even in the right orientation. Alright.
I'm getting ready for the new set. How much is going to be Big 12. Oh, they're so close. Just because they're all in the next set. Yeah. You forgot. Some of that stuff is like if you were watching very and the mascot for today. So you go first or second? Oh, hardly going first. I don't know what you're playing.
Who's Ben facing? Ben's facing Sam.
Find out. That could mean anything. Sorry, I'm also on there. Doesn't make it feel so bad playing this deck now. I don't even have the sleeves. There's a reason why I played this, don't I? Why couldn't they give us all foil force marks? I don't want them that bad. I am not giving money to charity. I am winning this game. Wait, is it if you give money, if I win or if I lose, I give them 100? Oh, well, guess you're not getting money. Yeah. You ready, Ben? I'm ready. Cats and dogs will see that £100. Alright, fucking Scrooge, you're not giving your money? Ready? I'm putting straight back. We need to win for the cats and dogs. For all the bitches and hoes. Jeremy. I don't know if that was better or worse. Yeah, it doesn't matter because it's not the end of the world.
The fact that the camera keeps shaking whenever they cut decks is actually giving me a headache.
Hey, at least it goes back to its original position.
Alright, we can actually see what's happening this time.
Why are you playing this? Do you not want money to go charity?
Very not. I mean, technically, you know, you can get rid of a lot of his board. Then start a draw.
Ooh, Violet PG is an interesting choice. Crit Forbidol in Soul. Alright, yep, there's the OT. Does Tazelage do anything against Hazoret? It does, right? Because Hazoret's basically Spike Brothers, isn't it? Or does it not call to multi-attack?
Oh, it moves stuff from positions on the board.
Okay, so it actually doesn't do anything. Cool.
No, it only affects like anything they got from prison.
And then you'll go to the bottom deck after it attacks. And then effective this. 5. I'm looking for a card that's not at full power. Yeah.
The only other downside to like the screen being small is that I actually can't tell what half of these Bermuda cards are.
The only way I'm shuffling is
Bermuda.
The lyrical, you know what I mean. I already don't know Hazoret cards, but this doesn't help at all.
If you bought the Revenge deck, then
Wait, we've seen 2 copies of Violet already, one in hand and one in damage. That's
correct.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
I checked top 5.
if we stack this, it's going to be way too big eventually next time.
And I call 1. I call Muno.
Wow. Not a lot happening here. Like, the Muno on the board is nice, I guess.
Back to this. I'll blast it. Full play. Yeah. And if I call a card, I will
It's 2 cards in prison.
Shot loss to get cards. This one's a proper deck.
Which I'm guessing he's going to try and free. Yeah, makes sense, I guess.
That's the best one draw. My triggers are normal. Oh, for the skills? Yeah. However, I don't really want to use it.
Then we make a 3rd column. Hazard is start of attack phase, right? Oh no, it's an act. Okay.
Then Canvas 1, give all 5 of your cards their page effect, they'll gain 2k and I'll roll the deck down something down. And because I chose Thermal, 18k. So 23 Vanguard.
What does that cycler do again? I cannot remember what the grade 3 cycler does.
So they both get 16. Yeah, 26. I'm not missing any numbers. So is this the same or? It gains 5k every time I pop next. So that's too big, isn't it? Yeah.
When this unit attacked while boosted, Soul Blast 1.
So
So it's just going to be a 23k beat stick because he got a defensive.
It has plus 2k from Hazer.
Oh yeah, sure. So it hits magic numbers, I guess. That's fair. This is what, 25?
Go to 33 as well.
23, 25 are the same? No, he's on a 10k grade 2, remember? Oh, yep. Oh yeah, you got 2 defensives, right, yep, sure.
Yeah.
I guess he drew, yeah, I guess getting the extra attack and the draw card is nice. His hand's kind of stacked, he's only on 1 damage. And you can't jump ride, I think?
No. I have to not ride that time.
Yeah. So the best you can do is like counterblast 1 for Seraph, prison both his back rows, which puts him on, and then like play the cuff to get him to 3 and then triple drive him, which he just no guards. So you have to like crit OT him or something.
I think that's a better line that I find.
One from dropping to prison. 17.
Yeah, I guess Hazard, but like being able to consistently burn soul is pretty strong.
Take this. 23. I check for 5. 23.
Second Muna, very cool. What other line would be better here, other than just triple driving Vanguard and going for it?
Second grade 3 Aquas.
Oh, sure.
I think I energy blast into it. Or the cup, no.
Can I buy your nightmares in your start? Not on you, but can I buy them? I call them 007. Zero nightmares is written. 7 G's. Classic score: 0 draws, 0 wins, 7 losses. 7 doubles.
0 draws, 0 wins, 7 G's on related incidents.
Let's go.
23, 31, 36. What section is they have plus 5k, and if you want to pull from hand to guard,
No.
how much do you get? The column is 31.
I mean, 31 is 2 cards anyway, so I feel like he just takes this, right?
Second check.
They just told me to
Oh, okay.
I just accidentally helped. It never came out.
31.
Probably take this one as well, since he didn't crit. I think there's just no reason not to take this. Give yourself an extra counterblast to play with. Because then you can spend 1 counterblast to free things from prison, and then 1 counterblast to power up the board, right?
Yeah, I think I passed on here. I don't think I actually swing.
Oh.
I think.
Well, I mean, like...
Or on the
sure.
other attack.
Yeah, but like, he shouldn't have guarded it. He shouldn't have guarded it anyway. He could have just taken the damage, is the point.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You didn't need to? I think you kind of did. Because you want to counterblast one to free from prison, and then counterblast one to hazard it.
He does have counter charge access, but...
No, I mean, it also, like, deny... It gives you the ability to heal, which is also pretty major. Like, having heals be live is also massive. Especially in a grindy matchup like this.
When I'm getting rushed to shit like this is fun.
2 minutes trigger.
If that was the
I just saw 2 triggers being drawn there. That's pretty fun.
No, it was cuff spring trigger.
Is it cuff? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sure. There's the counter charge.
He doesn't know.
Did Sam energy charge this time, by the way? I don't think he did.
I don't remember.
I got a cat.
No, he didn't. He should be at 9.
Yeah.
You're saying words at me.
Who knows? Maybe the extra draw might have been relevant here.
But then like, he came back and then Doug said this thing like, oh, like, did you beat him? And he goes, whatever.
33 Vanguards. And then we posted about it on Twitter. He's like, and Henry Ivo showing bullying child on One Piece like this.
Cute.
Responds with whatever it takes. Like a picture.
Because he's just like sitting at home showing this is like child.
Heal doesn't go off. Again, that's why you probably should have taken the damage. PG is useful.
Why are you playing the bad looking at it, you can't yeah. That's what I did. Shut up. I hate charity.
That's how you dodge your taxes. Come on.
It's automatic. I'm not self-employed anymore. That's a skill issue. I don't care.
28, 38, 46.
By the way, the results
No, it should be 38, right?
Which is right now, apparently. By time.
Oh my god. What a crazy thing. What's the other side?
Again, it's 5k each time I bond it. So at the moment, 18, 61. I'm not missing a ball. I'm having 21, and then I'll go next 5k each time I bond it.
So, up to 26. Maximum? No, I'm just asking what's the maximum? 26. 31.
I think the other card in the front row is a grade 1, isn't it? So the other column is what? 16, 26.
Yeah, they're both just 6Ks, but they have plus 2K from his right.
Oh.
Wait, cut out here. I can tell you what happens.
Okay, sure.
Here. The grade 2 in the back row center
Moves forward.
Moves forward. It swings with on hit bot deck.
Yep.
I use the grade 2 PG.
Yep.
With Soul Blast 1 to PG that swing.
Yep.
Then I no guard
The last column to go to 5.
The last
Yep.
column go to 5. My turn starts. I overcool the current stood Aquas with promo. Use promo skill
To ride up. Yep.
to ride up to Pure Light from deck.
Which puts him to 3 prison. No.
Puts him to
5.
It's 1 from drop, 2 from the board, and 2 from hand because there's no soul.
Oh, the promo puts 1 from drop as well, right? So it puts him to 7 prison. Yep.
7 in prison.
Because he only has
There's
1 soul.
One in board.
No, he should have no soul actually, because he soul blasts for the grade 1 that moves the back and forward.
So
it should
it's
only
7 in prison.
It should only be 6 because he pulls out 1 from drop to put to 2, and then 2 from hand, 2 from board. So 6.
I sent it to you, right? So it's 6.
Yeah.
Then I use Lifeall to go to 7.
Yep.
By taking the last unit on board. It calls Pure Light. I overcool Pure Light with Cuff Spring.
No, there should be no units on board because the two front rows bot themselves after they attack, right?
No, the grade 2 missed Hazerit skill.
Oh, right.
Yeah, grade 2 was on the field. I used it.
Right. Okay, sure. Right. Okay.
I used Hatred to join its card to then get it. It was really annoying.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So Lifeall takes the 3rd unit. Calls Pure Light. I overcall Pure Light with Cuff Spring. Take 1 from hand. Go to 8.
Yep.
Call Cuff Spring. Over Cuff Spring. Go to 9.
Yep.
Call the Restander. Go to 10.
Drop. Yep.
Yep.
Then board crit.
Have plus 25k front row board crit. Swing Restander 35.
Yep. Which I assume he guards.
He guards. No. because he's at 2, he no guards this.
I know Gardic, so I want to get some defensive.
That's incorrect because you wanna no guard the Vanguard swing because you have the ability. Like he has the ability to like if you no guard the Vanguard swing, you're only dead to over trigger. Everything else, like even if like he has to at least double crit you, which is super unlikely. So even if he gets 1 crit, which you can expect, you go from 2 to 5, gives you the ability to A, fish for defensives, and B, fish for a heal. And then like you can then spend the PG on the other column, and then like guard whatever else attacks. Because you have one, we know we have at least 1 PG in hand. Any triggers he gets on the Vanguard swing, you can then use to PG the column that he gives the triggers to. That would have been way better. Because he has more attacks coming in. Okay, anyway, sure, so what we were
so then after he no guards the 35,
I'm guessing he gets no defensive.
Not one
no defensives.
Yeah.
I swing Van, restand the restander. He gives me 1 a pass. I check heal crit, and then the game ends.
Yeah. So like, 1 to pass a triple drive Vanguard is already like crazy to begin with. So let's not talk about that.
It was all I had.
But that's the thing. Like, if that's all you had, you might as well like.
Yeah.
If you knew that was all you had, that's why you should have just guarded the 35, because 1 to pass on his Vanguard. The amount of shield you used to 1 to pass his Vanguard would have guarded the 35.
Yeah, I realised that after.
Yeah, so you guard the restander, take the Vanguard, go to 5. Like you hit no defensives, which sucks. But then you then you have to PG the last column anyway, and then you figure out the last, like whatever the last column is. Like if you can't, it would be like what? Because
so
you overcalled that with a cuff spring, right? So it would have been 20.
No. The board in battle phase is restander with Muna booster, Vanguard with Lifeful booster, and then Aquas with Muna booster.
Oh right, so
there's still got the guard restrict one. So that one's can't really be PG'd.
Yeah, so it's the Aqua one that you just have to try and like hard guard because you take the Vanguard, PG the restood restander, and then deal with the Aqua somehow, which would have been like what 13.
Oh, I don't even
28, 33, 48, 56.
Yeah. Which, like, if you can't guard that, sure, you can't guard that, but that's the line that would have, like, quote-unquote, kept you alive, question mark, right?
Kinda. I was trying to not ditch for my PG at the time.
Right, okay, sure.
It was...
I mean, I get
really
it.
Awkward.
Yeah, but, like, again...
Yeah, but you're gonna have to ditch for the PG anyway.
Yeah.
Because the guard restrict is swinging last.
Exactly. So, like, even if you even if you save the PG for the grade 3, that's still ripping an extra card out of your hand. Yeah, it's ripping another card out of your hand regardless. So that grade 3 column, you just had to prey on. Like, there was... The argument is that if he checks a crit, you have to take 2 attacks this turn. So you might as well take the one that's the hardest to guard, being his Vanguard, and then the next hardest one to guard would have been the grade 3 with the guard restrict. And him checking the crit makes it that he has to double heal out of the grade 3 because of the board crit, which sucks. But I think that was still way better than the other line you took. And I guess in hindsight, like if you had taken if you had taken that 3rd damage and then remember to Energy Blast 7 to draw a card, you would have drawn the heal so it didn't actually come up regardless.
No, I would have drawn the unit I put in the back and it would have got the ability and he wouldn't have gone to 10.
And then you'd have drawn, but then you'd have drawn something else.
Yeah, and he wouldn't be at 10. He'd be at 9.
No. But the point is that the thing that you bot deck to draw would then have drawn you the heal that you drove check. Is my point.
Yeah.
So it actually didn't matter in the end. You would have drawn you would have seen 2 extra cards, and I don't think any of them were a PG. So it didn't. In the end, it didn't make a difference. It was just a case of. I mean, there's an argument here. Like, obviously, during your turn, does the Hazret thing have to attack a Vanguard?
No.
There's an argument to attacking his rear guards then, just to get the guard restrict off the board and force him to rebuild. Like, he obviously had cuffs. He spammed cuff spring, so he could have rebuilt anyway. But at least if you get rid of the guard restrict, it becomes a little bit easier to deal with. And instead of putting him to 5, you leave him on 4. And by leaving him on 4, you give yourself the chance to heal out of his crit swings as well, I think.
Yeah. My hand at the end of my turn as well is also like triple PGs.
Sure, so it didn't make a difference in the end either way.
Yeah.
Like, I think I
And
think like
kill trigger
committing and
some
rushing.
at four.
Yeah, like committing and rushing, like when he was on grade 2, I think was definitely correct. It was just more a case of like you then couldn't convert that into anything reliable, which feels really weird. But yeah, all right, let's put that result in. So yeah, the replay unfortunately stops there. Sorry for everyone who wanted to see how that ended, but we don't get that because blame Andre.
Yeah, it's Andre's fault.
But unfortunately, that also means that there is no £100 donation to the Battersea Cats and Dogs.
Sam could always make the donation.
Sam can't afford that donation.
He could.
Sam can afford it. It's not
donation.
one of his a million decks he doesn't use.
Sam can make a smaller donation. Did also just give me £150 for a secret rare. So
yeah, you should put that.
Sam
towards,
has money.
You should put it towards that.
Sam can make a smaller donation. How about 10%? Just £10. 10% of what I put up.
Maybe.
Only if you match.
That's up to him. Anyway,
Yeah, it's up to you. No pressure.
I think anything I put on, you should match. Then
Huh? I won. Why do I have to do?
I didn't get involved in a strategy match till like the night before.
Also, blame EL for not having half his cards ready for the day of the fucking event. Like, yes, it was just on Saturday. We had to record this 30 minutes before results were due.
That's fine, because like, look, he at least like adjusted everything in the right position. So like, I don't need to do any like rotational fiddling. I just need to crop and we're good to go. Look how easy that was. This is fine.
Nah, but it wasn't a Doxing match.
Yeah, sure. But we already had the one live game per week.
The Dark match, it's fine.
Yeah.
Also, my thing's flipped.
Is it? Oh, it is.
What?
Oh, what the fuck? Why did it randomly stop recording? There we go. Alright. Messiah gets to go second. Safe out on the board. When's games of the VPL? No. VPL games are whenever the players want to schedule them during the week. We just do the reviews on Sunday. It's just that people at Darksphere that get paired up choose to play at Darksphere, which I support. What the fuck? Triple Shadow Cloak? Calm the hell down. What the fuck? That has to be illegal. Triple Shadow Cloak. What did he dump? Glitz, Habitat, and Overcoming. Wow. The perfect setup. Unbelievable. I hope AL hits defensive. Guards excessively, which is silly. Hits the defensive anyway. Ride Awaking. And then swing at rear to deny the ability to like add back Overcoming and use Overcoming, I think. I hope he does the right line. Making a Klein is definitely not the right line, I think. Crit. Swing at Van? Oh. Oh. Not attacking any of the Shadow Cloaks is definitely a choice. Holy moly. Finds a Valtrossa who doesn't go off. is at least an interceptor. In my opinion, what I consider best deck. After the restrictions, I think it's Rezael. Followed very closely by like Zorga and Messiah. Like, look at how big Andre's hand is, right? Like, he's gone first, turn 3, he's got like, what, 10, 11 cards in hand? Sure, he did have double Shadow Cloak, which is broken. But I think what makes Rezael so strong is that Rezael does all of this, like, without needing to open double Shadow Cloak. It just needs to open Order and find a dog, which is so much easier to do. I have just realized, though, between Shadow Cloak and Selgon, I think dogs have ruined standard format Vanguard. That is my official stance. Canines have ruined Vanguard. Checks the 4th Shadow Cloak. Jesus Christ. Heal as well. I'm not even saying like Hostage Rezael is that good. I think Rezael pure Rezael in general is just very, very good. I don't think you need the hostage pieces. You just need like power and draw and consistency, which the deck already has, like without Festival. Like, I think if you just add the grade 1 Energy Blast Cycler to Rezael, the deck becomes crazy. Because you can do lines where you discard for Aerial Sage, then add it back again, which feels really, really good. Awaking behind Van. Interesting. Locks nothing because of Angel Ladder. There's the Arrester. I think you just leave the Valtrossa there and do 4 attacks. It seems okay. No sacrifice is brutal. 15 out of Shadow Cloak seems fine. Only unlocks 2. So he only draws 1 card from GBT at the end of this turn. So he definitely needs to check a PG here. Or at least something with good shield value. RPD goes down. Oh, there's the Arrester, sacrifice. OT, alright, cool. 100 mil to the Valtrossa, everything's 2 damage. So that's 35. That's actually guardable, yeah. And then 200 mil, 2 damage, which I assume Andres is going to take. Ooh. Another PG.
It was bigger, by the way. It's not 35.
Oh, right, it's 45, yeah.
Yeah, they realized later.
I forgot about the crest, yeah.
Yeah, they realized later. Well, it's also power from Unlock went to it.
Oh, right, yeah, the plus 10k.
Yeah, so it's 20k bigger actually, but I drop
so
a front in a second.
It would have been 55, yeah.
And fixed it, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because I bounced the front earlier, so we knew we had the front in hand.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, then you'll end up realizing a lot of this game is surely he'll see something eventually, right?
You saw the OT, I think that's enough seeing for you.
I mean, I still think in this particular instance, if you don't have the sacrifice, putting the Awakening behind the Vanguard was incorrect. Because, like, in situations like this, he's either going to PG the Vanguard or he's going to take the Vanguard. So having the 10k bonus from the Awakening doesn't actually change his guarding pattern very much, if at all. Whereas an extra 10k to the Valtrosser would have been, like, yeah, he PG'd it in the end because you hit the OT Lamau, but if you had checked the OT, the extra 10k to the Valtrosser would have made much more impact, I think, than anywhere else.
I think in this game mainly was the placement of the Awakening, but then beyond that, I think it's the dropping the PG that early because my hand was just not conducive to guarding. I probably should have just taken it. Because it means later I lose to not having PG and my last 2 damages PGs.
What did you even what did you PG earlier than this? I don't think you did, right?
I think I did.
Did you PG a Shadow Cloak? I don't think you did.
Isn't
No,
it?
there was, like,
No,
some
it's coming up this
30-something
turn, no?
K-swing.
Isn't it coming up this turn?
Oh, possibly, yeah.
Yeah, because last time he's like you took one Shadow Cloak and guarded the other one because you hit a defensive, which again was a mistake by the way. You should have just taken the first one, hit the defensive, and laughed at him.
Yeah.
Like, I could see guarding with the Cycler to draw a card. That one was fine, but then dropping the crit was just completely unnecessary.
Yeah, a lot of this game was me making like small mistakes that kind of bit me in the ass later.
I think you were also like super tired as well.
This was midnight, yeah. I was tired as shit.
Bro messaged me, he's like, when are you supposed to be on? I'm like, I'm just getting on the train in like an hour and a half, I'll be on. He's like, oh, fuck.
Because you were like, I'll be home by 10. Messages at 10, I'm just boarding the train.
Hey, we were at 5 guys with Callum, man. You should came.
I'm also not sure about guarding here, by the way. Because, like, he's on 2, you're on 2. I would have taken the 2 crit and denied the heal. Because, like, he has the chance to Divine Skill you here. And if you're on 4, sure, Divine Skill is scary when you're on 4. But it will give you more chance, like, you're then able to guard later on and fish. Like, okay, never mind, he hit the crit. So that's unfortunate, but... Wow! But yeah, he hit a heal, which you would have been able to stave off.
Yeah, that's the realization I made after the game. Because I was talking to some of the teammates and they were like, okay, in fairness, if I just took the thing the previous turn,
Yeah.
then I'm like, that's on me.
Did you even hit defensive? You didn't. Okay, so you didn't hit defensive, so you still would have been rough regardless. And I guess the argument there is that if you did take the first RPD swing, and he checks a crit, he becomes much more incentivized to Divine Skill you, which maybe you would have died to. I don't know.
I don't Divine Skill here at any point because I added the Blitz Order to hand. There's no way Divine Skill kills, and I've got no soul if I Divine Skill. So my Blitz is like a 30k shield that draws me a card, and I've got 2 PGs.
I don't know about that because like we've just heard that
like, I need the defense though. He's not killing. Like it's not Divine Skill's not killing on that. My numbers are 50.
Even if the first one hits, even if the first RPD hit.
Even if the first RPD hit. Because then I can just win for next turn. Because there's no point chancing this turn and then losing to him sacking me when I could just guarantee kill next turn.
Yeah, that's fair. But like at the same time though, I don't think you even need the defensive blitz here. Because like you're on 1 damage. And like this is only a second stride. So it's not even like he's coming at you that hard.
But if he starts flipping crits, I lose. Like, which is I'm playing around sack. Like I can win without sack doing what you're saying, but I'm trying to play around him flipping more crits.
I guess that's kind of fair.
Because that's the only way I lose in situations, so I'm trying to deny any point of losing.
Yeah, no, to be fair, a big thing here was really self-inflicted because I think like because I was getting high and he was so low and I knew he had like I was seeing the defensive options in his hand, I kind of started like panicking and go for like way more desperate plays that I didn't need to. I should have just tried and stabilizing and try and go for like a big lock turn, but I just didn't do that, which is my fault.
Yeah, discarding the order to stride is definitely weird.
By the way, 2 PGs out, 1 went to damage, so I've only got 1 PG left, and I added a recursive order to my hand, so like I've got like no big guard besides that blitz.
Isn't there also a sacrifice in your drop zone that you discarded like super early in the game? that you've been able
I
to like
think that was, yeah.
yeah, which you've been able to recur with the order, lock the Shadow Cloak behind his Vanguard, shut down his engine, and still have the counter charge for everything as well, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of misplays there on my side.
The fact that ladder for turn 3 was really good though.
Yeah,
That also that was huge. I also,
Yeah, 'cause-
if this attack Van, I don't like that. I think if he's on 3 and you're on 4, that last swing you definitely should have gone to the Shadow Cloak.
I think the mentality was like he's got a Shadow Cloak in the back, so it doesn't really matter. Because
I
he doesn't
got-
have the Soul to
I've got 2
Cloak anyway.
RPDs. I've got 2 RPDs, yeah.
Yeah, but also you have 0 soul, so like even if you persona right, that's only 1 soul, so like you already have a Shadow Cloak, so it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
No, because
Like, I guess it
the
gives
order
you the
will go.
option of healing,
No, because the order will go into Soul.
No, that's if I play Malice, but I don't have Malice.
Okay, sure, that's fine.
Yeah, and if he has Mouse, the rest of his orders are like worse.
Yeah, that's yes.
And if he has Mouse, he has to come in more from it. It's like a really weird spot. But I think a big part is just me tilting at that point. But that, again, that's all my fault.
I mean, I still think the biggest thing here was like you not going to 4 on the first RPD swing, which
Yeah,
limited your options massively.
yeah. Because I think what it was, if I remember my opening ad correctly, I think I had like 2 or 3 grade 3s. So I was like, ooh, I don't know about my guarding here. I should probably try and stay as low as I can. So I think I was getting a bit too, like, trying to guard a bit.
I mean, that's also another thing, by the way. I think calling the safe ed behind Vanguard was also unnecessary. Like, especially in the early game where you expect him to like rush you with Shadow Cloaks, having that extra 5k shield in hand would have come up huge.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah, it would have. What would have saved me crit?
Yeah, because you would have been able to do a line where like you guard a Shadow Cloak with a safe ed, and then you ditch the Cycler to ride, and then Energy Blast
And add it
6
to
to
hand,
draw
yeah.
a card and add the Cycler back. Yeah, which is massive. And then you then later on guard with the Cycler, counter blasting to draw.
Yeah,
Also-
I think I don't know if the recording has audio. I think what had happened at that point was I called the grade 1, then went, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that, but it's too late, so I'll just leave it. Because I think originally I was going to try and swing, and then I was like, actually
Sure.
no.
Yeah, I'm not listening to the audio, so that's possible.
Yeah, because on turn 1, because I was about to swing, so I called it, and then I realized what I was trying to deny was Andre being able to get 1 more bind and draw 1 more card in bind.
Yeah.
I was trying to prevent the early unnatural death or whatever it is.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't have the
but I-
Katir for that play, but yeah, it was a
but
correct
I
play.
decided too late. I decided after I committed, I'll
Yeah.
leave it. That's
I
my
mean,
mistake at that
he
point.
also had like fucking triple Shadow Cloak on turn 3, which
Yeah.
is fucking like that's. There's no getting around that anyway, so whatever.
2 weeks of EPL seeing no shadows.
And
Oh.
also at Dog's Fit seeing no shadows, apparently.
Real.
Exactly. Okay.
I think yours very minor, but you intercepted with the wrong arrestor there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely.
I mean, it doesn't matter
No,
because I
I
swing
think-
into
I
the
think-
other one.
no,
Okay,
with my hand,
sure,
I think I
yeah,
had to take.
that's fair.
I think on this one I had to take the Vanguard swing anyway.
I mean, you always take the Vanguard swing because yeah, you're
No, I
expected.
think I think I had enough shield for 1. I think I had 1. I think I had Elementary in hand.
Oh, okay, sure.
So I was like, oh, if he gets it, and then I
He
was like, he
gets
got
it,
the crit.
yeah.
I'm like, oh well, and then it's 2 PGs.
Yeah, I mean, like you had to take one of them anyway. Like the argument was that
Yeah, yeah.
given how much hand you had, you probably were expecting to take at least one of the RPD
Yeah,
swings.
there goes the Elementary there. So I was
Yeah.
going to Elementary the prison. I was like, if he doesn't see it, I can maybe stabilize. But then he took the crit. I'm like, ah,
Yeah, happens.
Yeah, I made sure the
Yeah.
shadow swing side because I didn't want him to hit a defensive and fuck me over.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. And also makes Vanguard a 33 column because I know so.
Yeah. All right, hang on. We got some results coming in. Let me put those in real quick.
Yeah, we realized how late we left it with that game.
Yeah, the thing is, you were absolutely pissed hard. I still played
Week
way more
eight.
games after that.
Yeah, 2 months, man.
Ooh,
No, Ben,
so
'cause you,
the
Ben, you
world's
read
best Jiva player beat Nuno.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We love to see a Jiva W.
My teammates stomping the competition already. I love it.
And then we also have Ava versus Valeno. That was Card Fighter 159 winning out against Slasher 437. Alright, so now that that's done, let's quickly take a look at Week 7 pairings. We can actually start picking up some matches to watch. So, what have we got? What have we got?
I'll be in the chat, guys. Good luck.
Alright, we obviously have a Darksphere matchup that we need to get. Wait, no.
It's actually gonna be a zombie matchup.
Yeah,
there's a zombie
because
matchup,
Callum's flying to Japan, so that's
He's
fine.
leaving on Saturday, so he's gonna be on zombie.
That's fine. It's still an in-person game. It's spiritually
There's a-
Darksphere.
There's another Darksphere matchup as well.
Oh yeah, there is. It's up here, right? Yeah, Miles versus Jeremy. Very nice.
That sounds like a fun one.
That's gonna be fun. We've also got Philip and Ootman, so another captain clash. I'll want to catch that. Demios and Card Dweeb, again, two very good players. I want to get that. We also have a Nate versus Toyo. That's another judge off. Captain battle. So one thing to mention, by the way, for anyone who's like watching the spreadsheet from the Discord server, you'll notice that for Deckflash Rebirth versus Team Mash, originally they set up this thing where like, based on like that Jujutsu Kaisen opening that Gwen put together for his team, we were going to have Megatrick 1v10 Mash's team. So like everyone, so it would only be Megatrick playing for Deckflash Rebirth against like a normal team for Mash. This ended up not happening, but we've said anyone who wants to like sit out in week 8 can do so for Megatrick. So Megatrick is currently playing 4 times this week. Once against Chang, once against Michael, against Morphem, and against Etan. So that's
No, this is not fair. What? He's gonna just get the fucking best player score there ever is. Because this counts as multiple wins, no?
yeah, but like we're not counting. But there's no prizes for having player stats other than like vanity reasons.
If
So-
it just looks good.
yeah,
Exactly.
Unless
Wolf
they-
for number 1, man.
Unless Megatrick loses all of these games.
Oh, then okay, you know, eventually loses, and I'm happy.
we'll figure it out. We will figure it out.
Wait,
Sorry.
does this game match
Sorry, just
matter?
because Morgan isn't here, this is the honorary fuck Megatrick. I
Yeah,
love Kevin.
sure.
This is for Morgan.
Sure.
Understandable.
I'll find a way to fudge the numbers. We'll make it work. We'll make it work.
0.5 win, innit?
Yeah.
That matchup doesn't actually affect tops, does it? Neither team can top.
No, Mash can't top.
I don't think Deckflash can top either. Actually, they might. Wait, they
if
might be able to.
No, they
if-
can't.
if everyone else loses everything,
No, but some of them are paired into each other.
They
so
can
like,
go to 13.
hang on.
so
Top deck
maybe
sidekicks versus
top deck has
Owl.
to lose to.
And then
or
who's top deck
tie.
playing week 9? Week 9 they're playing Dino Bozos.
Yeah, we're winning that for sure. Don't worry about that one.
So since these two are playing in week 9, then yes, I think it is impossible now for these 3 teams to make top 4.
also,
I
can you
think.
mention that Forge Freaks has a -5 game diff, but it's still like the 5th best team?
Yep. I mean,
Winning up.
they just won everything 6-4.
When they win, they win. When they lose, they lose.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
lose hard, but they win kind of soft.
Alright, so what else? What other interesting games have we got? Ooh! Morgan and Saf. That's gonna be,
Ooh.
if I had a penny for every UK DI main who was pretty good at the game but also trans, I would have 2 pennies. And these 2 pennies are now fighting. That's nice.
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I like having 2 pennies.
I like watching 2 pennies fight.
Apparently Berry versus BB Exceed was specifically requested by them, like they know each other for a while, so, like in a private Discord, so that's gonna be... I'll highlight that, it'll be cool. Same with Naru Samurai and Peter, these guys like know each other IRL. I think they're local to each other, maybe. Did I miss the captain interview for my goat? There is unfortunately no captain interview for Mash because he's been busy and I've been busy. So I'm gonna see if I can get it done next week, but there's no promises. We might do like an exit interview for when like he doesn't make top 4. Maybe. Who else have we got? Sage, Tetris. Is there anything else interesting here? I'm not sure. What have we got? Did you forget Avon Trans Jubilant? What do you mean trans? No, I said DI lineup.
DI, not Grand Blue.
Listen carefully. How many games is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? 8 is a good number.
There's no way you're showing all 8. There's no way you're showing all 8.
There's no way I'll get all 8 recorded either.
Look, you'll get me and Callum at minimum.
Yeah, I think I'll probably get Peter Naru Samurai, maybe? I think I should also get Demios and Cardweeb, because Charlie should be able to record that for me. I'll probably get this as well, because fucking Darksphere. You are going on Saturday, right?
I'll record it, and it won't be in 4K, and
We use
it'll be
my
horizontal.
phone, and we're gonna use my phone this time.
Fine,
okay?
you do it.
So there's no.
Alright, so they'll be in like landscape and actually like, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, wait, Andrew, you forgot to actually give me my tripod back today.
Oh yeah, I fully forgot to, and I'm not seeing you for 2 weeks, and then after 2 weeks I'm in France, so you're not gonna get it back for like a month.
Yeah, whatever, it's fine.
Unless you need it back, I can come to yours and give it. But
I don't think I need it urgently, but I can figure it out.
Sure.
Yeah. I accidentally recorded a D&D session, bro.
Oh yeah. I accidentally just No, because we're not playing this week. We're playing the week after.
Wait, did you actually do that like during one of the weeks?
Huh?
Did you actually do that like in one of the weeks you played or something?
No.
Okay.
Because a bunch of people are just bored of playing premium, so we're gonna
Right.
stop playing some D&D
I
every
can-
other week.
Yeah, I will say I can only ride Nitro so many times, and it'd be fun.
True. Yeah. True.
Okay, so we don't have any other games in the drive. Let me see what other games in like submitted through Discord that I have. Oh, I have Demios vs Toyo. Hell yeah, let's watch that. Let's fucking go. It's on YouTube. Oh.
My god, we could do Vanguard inside of D&D. True.
Do I need to?
Okay,
I don't
but,
need.
like, we're
I
already
don't
nerds
need to
enough
edit
into this.
anything. Amazing.
It's already better enough.
Oh wait, no, I do need to flip this. Fuck, we were so close to greatness. Wait, I think their phone is back to front. Their screen is, so... Yeah, actually not flipping it is correct. Wow!
Sorry, what is the left person's angle?
The best angle,
What
obviously.
the fuck? I'm looking at more them than the fucking.
Yeah,
table.
it's like a 45-degree angle. Deal with it.
I'd rather have half the game cut off in 4K.
I actually wouldn't. I'd like to watch the full game.
So yeah, on the left is Toyo playing Jet, and on the right is Demios playing what looks like PBO. Guards with a crit. Grade 1 to add back Ride Deck Discard. Oh, Ford Revertis, the strongest card. Wow. PBO debut? No, I don't think it is. I think someone else played PBO during like week 2 or 3. Because if we look at the spreadsheet, PBO has 2 weeks played. I think. I'm not sure. I don't think it is its debut. Goes to 2. Nice heal. Goes to 3. Discard PBD. Shove it in with Drilling Angel. Are those PBOs he's discarding for Ride Deck, or is that or are those PBDs? I think that's PBOs, right?
They look like PBOs. I'm pretty sure they're the cross ride.
No, that's 2 Persona Rise you just ditched.
Yes. The
Yeah,
cross ride.
yeah, it is.
Right?
Yeah, it is PBO. I guess that's unfortunate, unless he's trying to like use Valtrossa to put them back in the deck? Question mark.
I think PBO just has a shitty Peace Reliant deck and is just breaking a little bit, so he's hoping to try and fix it.
That's also feasible. fine. Just, Blast the Dark has Twin Drive. Just give her the Ren special. Just go crit. It's that easy.
I miss old Vanguard. That series was so good.
I want 5k triggers.
Me too.
Oh, that's a Stoicheia donation. God? Crit rear? Oh, no Ren special. Never happens. I guess this is 21, which is cool. Heal doesn't go off. Is that a second heal or is that a front? That looks like a second heal, right?
The second heal's just
Yeah.
Two hills. There are 2 hills. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but Demios is on 3, so neither of them go off. Right, that's what it is. Wow.
Unlucky.
Oh, no, it was planned, bro. All planned.
Yeah, we don't need heals where we're going.
I will admit, it is a little bit distracting having to watch this game with my head tilted just to be able to see what's going on this board.
I mean, it's a little
Look who's hating on other people's shit now. At least
It
my
is a little
screenshot's
hard.
okay.
To see. Yeah, it is
Okay,
a little hard
okay.
to see, but-
Her failures do not redeem yours.
No. It just puts it into comparison, okay? They're not as great as others.
You've also made more mistakes, so
And you
Also,
can lick
Andre,
more
it's-
models.
Andre, it's put into perspective. Come on, man.
What even is that thing on the other rear guard column? Is that a GG or a Tiskar?
The G
Gigi.
GG.
I can't actually see the details. I just see a bright colored background, and the only
No, she
bright
has a
colored.
hat.
Huh?
You can see a hat.
I cannot
Yeah.
see. I cannot see the hat from this angle.
I can
Then
see
open your
that.
eyes.
They already are open, you racist.
Andre, you can't say that.
Whoa! And
Andre, you can't get cancelled before you even turn 18. That's a crime.
No, I
cancel
can't.
speedrun.
I get a jail free card.
No.
What is having the Blast PBD installed for people to even do it again? Gives you 10k, right? And a crit?
Gives you crit. It just gives you crit.
Oh, just crit. Wow.
The 10k is grade 3 locked. For your
Sure.
opponent to grade 3.
It gives your opponent +1 reason to end their life. If I had to count, it's at least a +1.
This whole deck goes minus, come on.
Isn't that Shadow Paladins in a nutshell?
There you go.
Absolutely.
Because they're the West G guys.
Shut the fuck up. Only real gamers understand that one.
This is 18 into 13. Then Vanguard's gonna be 23 into 13. Sack the Cleodna to make a PBD to make Blast the Dark, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't
You give it
boost.
drive checks.
Yeah, it gives it Twin Drive.
Yeah.
What, does it give it Twin Drive or just drive checks?
It gives it drive checks and you have to actually
And then
use your
dark,
blaster.
if you use the
Right,
skill.
Dark is yeah,
Yeah.
right. Okay, yeah.
And you also have to discard on attack.
And this card is actually
No,
unstoppable.
it's this card to get the drive checks, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's this or pop one.
Yeah, so you're gonna pop one to gain drive +1 off of its skill, but to
And
drive
then you
check
gotta
initially.
Yeah, no, it's sack one to get the second drive, ditch one to get the first drive. Yeah.
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 Okay. Is that a PG? No, that's an Almathist.
Regardless, it's too many pieces.
Yeah, sure. Almathist plus
0.
trigger, that's no pass, I think? Because it's 20 into 33, 48, yeah, so no pass.
Wait, who's the person on the left, by the way?
That's Toyo.
Can they stop fucking having Dutch angles?
I don't know, I kind of like it. That's a bit of
I can't see their deck. I don't know where their deck is, and why is there damage in the middle of the screen?
It's the only place that matters. What do you mean?
True.
To be fair,
If
you know, it
if
does make it
60
easier
MS
to tell. I don't need to see my opponent's board if they're at 6 damage.
This is 13, 21, 31 with a crit, which... Oh no, wait, did she not
What?
did she not drive check a... Did Demios not drive check a crit on the Blaster
I
Dark?
think it was all blanks.
No! Look, there's a crit from the Blaster Dark!
Do you want to go back and check?
Yeah.
What?
He goes, "Get-"
Did he put crit on Blaster Dart?
I assume so. Did he not?
I thought.
This is a lot about our society.
Yeah. Crit to rear, drive, second check Caliburn. And then BD kills itself. So this should be 2 damage, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should be 2 damage. Because the crit had to go in there.
Huh? Huh?
I think someone cooked here. It's the angle. I blame the angle. You can't, because you couldn't tell.
Well, okay, Toyo's never online because of reasonings.
Okay, well, the other person.
Demios is also not online. Neither of them are online.
Alright, wait, who? Okay, well, let's finish the game. Let's see who wins. See if it
Yeah,
actually
see if
matters.
it mattered. Oh no, I know
We
who
may have-
wins. It's Chronojet wins.
Project, we might have to do some divine intervention here. I think we have video evidence of something not going right.
Bro, I like
What if we just pretend the crit went to the grade 1?
I like how I didn't even plan for it, and this really is the most scuffed stream of the season. Holy shit.
Then you have half the Dark Sphere team here. How would you expect it not to be scuffed?
Yeah, true.
I feel like that's
You know,
more
I-
a your fault thing than anybody else here. I don't know how you
I
expect
kind of like
anything
having
else.
multiple people watching these games, you know?
Yeah.
It makes it
Absolutely
like when Ben has
chaotic.
nothing to talk about, he just starts waffling about something. We need something here to cheer up the mood.
What
Hang on.
is
I think
blood
I am gonna pause this and like at the two of them being like, did we do this
Yeah.
correctly?
What is blood waffling about?
Where's my start a new thread?
Like, unless they said crit not to the attacking rear guard, like...
Yeah, actually, you're right. Let me turn on the sound and double check that.
Like, go to the drive checks and hear what they say.
So that's 33. Make that 48.
O3?
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
check
to
crit,
listen to the stream, so.
Oh yeah, I'm just listening to Ben.
Ben's dulcet tones.
Shh.
Cards in hand.
3.
3 cards in hand. OT to pass.
Don't tell me he goes crit to the rear guard, so if he hits OT, he wins.
Hang on, shut up. I didn't hear that.
Crit to blast your dark power to Overlord.
Yeah, okay, he does go crit to the blast out power to the PBO.
Yeah,
that's
he
why.
goes to the-
Because
That's so...
he fished for OT break. He fished for OT break, which you know what I kind of get it. I kind of get it. I do
air in this
no,
situation.
I do kind of understand that.
Yeah, but you can also have a lethal swing, so there's no point.
Yeah.
If you check OT, who cares?
Well, if you check OT, that just swings and says, give me a PG.
That too, I guess.
Like, and even if they're playing blue OT, it doesn't matter. If they're playing red OT, put on the crit rear guard. What?
And if we're playing Keter OT, we're drive checking. Whoa!
One way or another, it's wrong.
Or it's purple.
Or
No, it's
void.
pissed.
Piss OT.
My favorite OT.
So real.
Play
Yeah, I
Michigan
guess
piss order.
I'll have to ask Demios what he was thinking about that later. But yeah, that does seem a bit weird.
Demios, my brother in Christ. What?
Bro was saying he went to see God.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
I had a vision.
Toyo uses the grade 1 energy cycler to add back Nocturzio, who still remains, I think, one of the strongest cards ever printed.
No, and Logolf will show you.
Oh no, wait, no, that's not a
Logolf will show
GG.
you
That's a fucking what's his name, Mesa Gear. Oh yeah, because it was called out with the fucking forward and reverted.
Oh my god, there's a left column. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's another go.
Andre, I'm saying this affectionate, silent Grand Blue main.
Nuh-uh. There was another one of us came.
Yeah, we outnumber you.
But I own the deck.
And I'm gonna buy your SP, so shut up.
Only if I let you.
I think you should just give them to me.
I won't do that.
Well, it was worth a try.
Yeah, it was. Understandable.
I feel like there's an argument here to calling the GG behind the Vanguards that you can boost the Vanguard column and then turn the Mesa gear into the Grade 2. And then the Grade 2 then finds a booster for the Nocturzio afterwards, right?
The
Or I guess,
GGs are out.
I mean, like, yeah, sure, I guess, but then you can just call, like, I mean, another, like, the, what's his name? The other Grade 1 you play. Like, you can just call any other Grade 1 behind the Nocturzio for the power. Because this way
That's
you're...
a line, but you want the 5k from GG and there's no other 13k boosters.
There's Brainwash Swirler.
We're not on Sweller, we're on Thingy, aren't we?
Yeah, I don't think they're on Sweller anymore.
I mean, they could have agreed to play with unrestriction.
Because everything's a jet buff, you know?
Best job.
Wow, heal, so good.
5 minutes? Okay.
I mean, does the 5k from the GG make a difference? Like, that column is already, what, 18, 28, 28 plus 13, 41 versus 36?
Matters.
I guess now that now that he hit the defensive heal, it does kind of matter, sure.
Well, I mean, it was a 25 to compare to 30k shield, then a
Yeah.
15 compared to 20, so regardless, it would mean something.
5k is such a meaningful number.
It is.
But they are very awkward.
You know what makes me happy? The knowledge that in just 4 weeks, the ladder is going to go from £65 to 20.
Can't wait to buy 4 more.
Can't wait.
Can't wait to buy my first ladder.
I don't
Imagine not getting the 20 on release.
I mean,
You know what's funny? I have a ladder, and as of today, Andre has used my ladder more than I have.
So, you know,
I
the
used it
funny thing-
once today!
That's still more than I have!
Ben, you know the funny part? I owned ladder since release, and I've been sitting here for the past 2 weeks being like, I need to put it in my deck, but I can't remember which deck it's in.
No, see, like, I keep digging out, I was like, oh, here's my ladder, let me put it in the deck, and I'm like, wait, no, this deck needs cup. Oh, wait, no, this deck needs, like, Forbidol, and it's like, fuck.
It's almost like ladder's overrated.
It is.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Well,
It's almost like
funny thing is-
Forbidol
no,
should have
no.
been the reprinted one.
It is. No, the funny thing for us is like ladder in Darksphere sucks because we all gentlemened out of playing Shiranui because we're like, this deck is lame. No.
There's only one Nui
I also-
player, that's the
I
sad
also
bit, there's
just
just one of
don't
us.
show up for standard.
No, but we also have, like, a bunch of, like, Welstra players, so, like, ladder still has relevance.
We have like 2,
We have 2 Welstra players and 1
and
Nui
one
player.
of them never makes top tables.
And the other one half the time plays Leonor.
What's the other effect of the Stoicheia of Dual Nation, by the way?
So add
It's,
an order
it's
or
reanimate
call.
one. Okay, add an order,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. But you're mostly using the call skill because you can
Wait,
call it
does it,
grade 3 on turn
does it
2.
look at top X as well?
Yeah, look at top card, either leave it on top or middle,
Oh,
and then
right.
you CB.
Right,
That's
sure.
why it's so insane.
Yeah, okay. So I guess he's just digging for Cleodna.
Yeah, you can recur it from drop as well.
Oh, it calls anything from drop.
Any 2 or greater.
Okay, so Cleodna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the issue is it costs a CB, and that whole turret play also costs a CB. So you're like, without a counter charger, it's a bit shitty.
Yeah, it's a good thing he had Caliban.
Yeah, it's true.
Caliban's another card that I don't know what deck to put in yet.
It's so good in DI. You should hear Josh talk about it in DI. He loves it.
Oh yeah, no shit. Like I would love to put it in Drajuld, but Drajuld kind of needs the Forbidol.
That is valid. Just put in any like mid deck. Put in Messiah, bro.
No, because Messiah needs ladder
For what?
for the 5k to Van.
Oh fuck off! No one guard your van.
Actually, in
Van's
fact,
just getting PG'd or no carded.
You're
It's
right.
probably more for like the soul. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Caliban's also a soul.
Caliban also goes to Soul.
Yeah, but it also gives you resist in the mirror, which gives you like technically 1 more turn, and you neg how much they draw.
I think
Means you get
I'm pretty sure the only deck I have that Caliban is like valid in would be Vanquisher, and that's
Channel Youth, but
Vanquisher.
I love where Youthbug's just like running every generic you can ever fit.
The funny thing is, Youthbug is the only Keta deck with no promos.
Good, and it should stay like that with 0 support. It should get to drill level support.
I agree. We should stay
What
on
if we
$30
just
full
armor
blast.
break 3 times in one turn?
I hope you stub your toe on the corner of a bed for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and I hope you can't guard my triple armor break.
I won't be able to.
Isn't armor break once per turn?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Wait, isn't armor break CB3 though?
Yes,
Ty
but
Smith.
you have Caliburn and Stand Trigger countercharge.
Right, sure, yeah.
Shout out Ty Smith, circa 2022.
Wow, can we pay this what happened to the game? I have no clue what happened.
Don't worry about it. Oh, Sanctitude.
Well, what in the Jet buff? How's Jet got 5 face down CB? They're cooked.
So they use they use the cycler.
I swear Jet has no counter charge.
Correct.
Other than Cat. So like,
she might have a second cat. You never know. Ignore the fact that her Caliburn's in damage. Whoa, discarding the grade 1 cycler for Blast the Dark feels good.
that's crazy. It's too late to EB3 out of back.
Yeah. I like how this is only 20 because he missed all his Persona Rise, or he discarded his Persona Rise early. Feels bad. I also like the 2 grade 2s in his back row. Whoa!
This Poggies, my Woggies.
Blanks?
That's why we play Connector to give boost to grade 2s.
And then PG's the 23k Blast the Dark with a PBO on rear. Very nice. So wait, what does she do with no counter blast?
Don't you just stride and swing?
No, just GB2, no, just...
I don't know.
You can't even
just swing, right? You just...
Yeah, it's just no stride, swing, just GB2, let's just go. I think he can't guard this anyway, right? Because it's what, 18, 26, no PGs, 36, no PGs, yep, Mao gets a crit. Okay, that was nice and easy. So that was a very unlucky Jet, beating out a very unlucky PBO. Let's see what...
PBO should just won it though, like...
Probably, yeah.
Throwing the game.
Alright, let's see what other games I have recorded, or people have submitted. That was last week. We have a Wolfren game, which is Zorg, which you can always rely on. Oh shit, Shoujo Doji versus Bastion, let's fucking go!
Holy, that's spice.
Now that's my kind of game I want to watch.
Hell yeah, let's go! So...
Wait, is it Nicholas?
Yeah, it's Nick, on the left.
Let's go!
Playing, I assume, Shoujo.
Should have been Snake, to be honest, but you know.
No, I should just put in the Tachikaze deck.
Yeah, true.
The 3 rear guards worth of support it has.
Why did you be dirty? Bro, you can't play Shoujo Doji, post the video, and not expect people to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Shoujo Doji, man.
Oh no, I publicized my deck. How dare people know about it?
Like, it won World, and it's about to become the best deck in the format after set 3.
Because it becomes Gurgit. Once again, Gurgit killing a format.
The cycle of Gurgit continues.
I mean, like, I think before set 3, Shoujo Doji doesn't even remove the rear guard, so it's not like Bastion, like, counters or anything. After set 3, maybe, because then you can't bind Bastion's rears, but up until that point, I don't think it makes a difference.
I don't think it matters that much anyway, the matchup, though. You have so much pressure.
Bastion's just a good solid deck.
PG check. I think it's also, like, PGs don't do much against Shoujo Doji either. They just have, like, a bunch of medium-sized attacks. There's nothing that you, like, desperately need PG. Because I don't think Shoujo gets crit from anywhere, right?
Doji doesn't gain crits, it just gets numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Forktail and Shenri must be nice.
So good.
I mean, it could be better. He could have found Isazao.
Nah, Isazao's in hand, right?
No, that's a Forktail.
Oh, okay. It's okay, we can draw Isazao later and actually use it.
True.
By the way, did you know Isazao has a second skill that most people haven't probably read?
I stopped reading after CB1.
I know, I forgot as well.
Wow, double Shenri.
Good player.
No defensive. We just take this, right? Alden. And then 21 into 8. Whoa. I mean, giving your opponent count damage to use Alden is kind of rough, but I guess you're drawing cards out of it, so it's okay. This card Apex.
So you can counter charge.
Oh, right, yeah, with the bird, yeah.
Owl, yeah.
PG. PG call is rough. Swing Van, I'm guessing?
It makes magic numbers on next turn, so it's fine.
True.
Oh, it does, right, yeah.
Yeah. That's why you run 5k triggers.
Oh, it gets a crit, that's nice. What is the other effect of the grade 1 that puts something into soul? The one that puts from drop to soul?
When your other unit's placed by like Doji score or something, put it to soul draw.
Right, sure.
Something like that.
Yeah. I forgot what the second Shoujo Doji does.
Well, the new one.
No, the base one.
Oh, I fucking don't know. It's the rear guard deck anyway.
Wait, when it attacks, counterblast 1, suck in 2 rear guards, call 1 from bind. And then bind 2 from soul, I think it is. Yeah, bind 2 from soul. Oh, I guess like Shoujo bouncing them, like calling the PG, Bastion calling the PG isn't as bad. Because Shoujo kind of has to like bounce it back afterwards, unless he can like drop from bind. So actually not the end of the world.
I mean, if he had Isao, he could bot deck it. Because Bastion doesn't have a shuffle besides Forbital.
Right, yeah. But wait, I think the right line Shoujo might remove it, right?
I don't know if the right line ones say Soul Blast 1, call it from bind.
Isn't that its other? Oh yeah, that is the other effect. Oh, so he actually doesn't have a way to remove that PG from bind. I guess he just doesn't. Oh, is it choose up to and bind them?
Well, we're gonna find out.
Well, no, because that PG's still on the board, right? And he already bound 2 from soul.
Assuming so.
No, choose 2, not choose up to 2. So he had to have bound that PG. You can't choose to bind 2 and not bind the PG.
Oh, choose 2 circles, you can choose empty circles.
You're right. Okay, yeah, it does say choose 2 circles.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fair.
They should really make that a little bit more clearer.
It's fine, we're getting a new one, so we don't have to know what it does.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, Bastion being on 4 damage going second is pretty scary, because now it means that they can go Alden, and Accord, and get the drive checks for the Accord rear.
I mean, even if you have 2 CP, you can do that with Owl. It's more you can play
Yeah,
order
sure.
now as well.
Yeah.
If he has the order.
Oh.
The order's Counterblast on Soul Blast on, right? Or is it Counterblast? Oh,
Yes.
holy shit! He doesn't even have a second rear.
Oh no, no Olden.
That is not good.
That's unfortunate.
After EB7 as well.
Yep.
$50 main deck did kind of fuck over Bastion.
He's only got 4 cards in hand. He'll go up to 7, maybe, if he chooses to drive check off the core target. There's the Apex. Heal. Kinda helps. What does he discard for drives? Is that the Apex? Ooh, that's a second Apex gone. Oh, another heal. What a great player. Realizes that they may counterblast the wrong card? Nope, it's fine. Alright, so we're out 2 primes and 2 accords. That's not looking good for the rewrite into grade 4 play. Sono from Shoujo.
Against Doji, you want to keep hand, so you probably don't want to be going on Accord. So you want to stay on Accord, you don't want to be going to a prime.
Yeah. No, it's the same.
No, because you're getting more plus. Because 4 drive checks is better.
Yeah, but you have to discard for the 2 of those drive checks, whereas prime is just 3 drive checks all the time.
Yeah,
But you need booster pieces to actually hit proper numbers, because your numbers are better than on Accord.
Yeah, numbers Accord is better. I can't tell what's in Shoujo Doji's bind zone. I don't know if he has the promo in there or not. I don't see it.
We haven't seen one yet, I don't think.
Not that grade 1 promo. I mean the grade 2 that calls itself promo.
Yeah, the multi-attacker.
Yeah, the extender. Is that grade 3 on Bastion's Raid? It gets intercept, right?
No.
No?
No. It stays as a 15k thing.
Right, okay.
So it's 28 base, but he's choosing to bind it.
Wow, defensive. So strong. Sucks 2, calls out Forktail.
Did Nick forget to EP7 draw?
Yes.
Looks like it.
Too much premium. He keeps forgetting about his energy.
To pass. Front. That's what, 33? 28 and 33. No, 38 and 43. Bastion got to 5 here? I don't think so, right?
You should try not to, because you want to take damage from Doji to get defensives. Mostly Bastion's just dying to rush here.
I think they're dying to not having a full board at any point in the game, more like.
Also true.
Where's the Alden and where's the Order?
Yeah.
Odin's in damage now.
Yeah,
there's Persona Ride at least. We might be able to see something happen.
That's a lot of Bastions out though. That's my issue.
Yeah.
It's like with 3 accords, 2 primes.
No, there was a base one as well.
That is also not the order.
Oh,
Wait, where's the base
the
bastion?
order-
Where was the base bastion?
He damaged the base bastion earlier and he healed it
Oh,
out.
here it is, right. Oh, there's the order at least.
Wait, the order needs 4 grade 3s for full
Does it?
combo. Yeah.
Hey, hang on, let me check up. I know it's called form up.
yeah, it's 4.
What does it
You
do?
need
With,
4.
what does it do with
gives
only
you-
3?
It's 4 grade
Draw
3.
and 5k somewhere, but you need 4 for drive check.
Sure.
So he's only going net 0, he's not going +1 for it. Which kinda sucks dick.
Yeah. So 5k van, draw a card.
You want to give 5k to the restander though, because it's swinging twice. Because then you hit 43 twice instead of 38.
Yeah, true.
Because Vanguard's already hitting
28.
29.
No, 28. 28 plus boost, right?
Oh, 28 plus boost, yeah, but
Yeah.
without the 5k. It would
Oh,
be
right.
29.
Yeah. I mean, I think Nick has to PG this regardless, because the risk of just getting crit the hell out is too high.
He has seen a few triggers though.
Oh, yeah, you could just guard it as well. That's also an option.
I think you got the Vanguard and you might take the Grander Edge because Grander is bigger.
Yes. Well, no, because like you'd have to. I think you guard the drive check rear, and then take.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because the Grander's drive checking, yeah.
Is that 2 cyclers?
Yes.
Oof.
But they are 15k shield if he has a prime.
Who needs to have the 3rd prime in his hand, which is asking a lot.
He doesn't have any bastions in hand. He's not swinging with it first.
No. For the grade 3 to be 15k shield, you need to reveal the grade 4 from hand.
But
right?
he's not swinging with
Yeah.
the thing with the red text, so he can't drive check.
Oh, he's not using the drive checks. Yeah, that's interesting.
Because it's on the other one, the red
Yeah,
text.
yeah.
Yeah, so he
And that-
doesn't have any bastions in hand. So those are 2 dead cards.
Yeah.
Unless he's saving it, but even then it's...
I mean, like, if he doesn't have the grade 4 in hand, surely you just attack with the red text first and then discard the 0k shield grade 3s, right?
No, you have to discard a bastion.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yes, that's why you run a cord to begin... run primes to begin with.
Right. Okay, so this just gets no drives then. It's just 33.
No, 38.
Oh, it gets 5k for its own effect. Yeah.
No, it gains 10k from its own. A cord gives 5k to front row grade 3s. So it's a 28 beat stick.
Yeah. Does Nick have a 3rd persona ride?
He damaged 1.
So he does not have the last one.
Nope.
He's just blasted 7, yeah.
Does he run the Piss Cup?
Goji probably runs Transfer, right? Because it just has all the fucking soul in the world.
You kinda... I feel like Cup's better anyway, because if you don't hit Persona right, your numbers are weak as shit.
True, that's also a thing.
Okay, I'm guessing there's like a million triggers left in
He also hasn't cycled his grade 3s. So he doesn't, like, he can't get the 5th attack. Oh, there's the promo. That's good. So you can bind that from Soul, and then Soul in.
Is it mandatory when Soul Charge you have to bind it Soul Charge, or is it a choice?
What, the grade 2 promo?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Because if it's a cost, then obviously you don't have to, but if it says when put to Soul, you have to.
Let me look it up. I don't even remember what the card is called.
Neither do I. It's like Stealth Fiend something.
No, it's a Stealth Dragon. I think it's Tsuku Yadachi, yeah. When this card is put into your soul from deck or R during your turn, bind this card and soul charge 1 mandatory.
Mandatory.
If you pay the cost, which is bind this card, you have to soul charge, yeah.
No, as in he didn't bind it to begin with. I'm saying is when it's put to Soul, you have to do it.
No. It's when it goes to soul, you may bind it, yeah.
Okay, cool.
But then it doesn't come out unless you bind it, so I feel like... Oh, you could just bind it manually with the axe skill, right?
Yeah. But I think he was worried about deck out. Because he's got enough souls, there's nothing good he could soul charge, probably just triggers.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh. The thing is as well though is that Bastion has like not a lot of cards in hand, and the few cards he does have are very dead. So I think Bastion might still just die this turn.
I think Bastion just dies. It's a 5 attack turn. It's all like 15, 20k
No,
shields.
it's not 5. It's 4 only. I think.
It's just 4, right?
Yeah, because he doesn't have
is
the
it
grade. No, because the grade 2 needs to be bound for it to be the 5th attack.
Sure.
Like his 4th attack is huge because he does have the grade 3 in bind, and the grade 3 gets an extra 10k when it's placed.
How many cards does Bastion have in hand? Like 5, 6?
Should be 4 or 5.
4,
But-
5.
And 2 of them are nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Bastion's cooked here.
I think that's
No defensive.
Oh, that's the boost dragon. Dark Strain.
Yep.
Fucking, it's been a while.
Yep. Unrestricted, baby.
Wow. It was never good enough to be restricted anyway.
Yep. Unprecedented comes out. Into Soul Blast, draw 2, gets 10k.
So this is just
5k
13.
from promo, yeah. But Bastion still has to guard this, because, obviously.
I just 2 to pass this, I feel. And then you PG the other side, because there's no... Unless you have 2 PGs in hand, it's not like...
Yeah, because this is... The last column is what, 38?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, he has OT, okay. Piss OT in Bastion? Oh!
I see it.
I
I think Dark OT.
Yeah, I think purple is way better here.
I think so too.
Because you're not, like... You're not trying to rush them down like dolls.
I also think it's not correct for Nick to keep binding the grander edges because they don't gain intercepts. You might as well target the back row circles and force him to overcall. Because right, you see, now he gets an Olden target without wasting a grander edge, so he has a free 10k shield in hand.
Yeah. I mean, the Alden there also is huge.
It's small. It goes 23 then 28, which is the same as a grander edge. And he should probably put the booster behind.
I mean, it's more making the board.
Yeah. The real question is, has he drawn another prime, and can he drive check another prime?
There's form up. Now with 4 grade 3s on the board.
Now he gets full everything.
5k to the Alden, it looks like.
Give us at the grander edge. It's bigger.
Well, no, because now with the plus 5k, the Alden matches the grander edge on the first swing, and it's 5k bigger on the second swing.
No, what you do is you give the 5k to the grander edge initially, and then you put the booster behind the Olden. So then the Oldens, and then you just stack all trigger powers on the Olden, and then you have 3 big swings.
Right, yeah, I see.
And then you have a column that just soaks all triggers, like, it's just better lines.
$43, 48 to 29.
Isn't it a 10k and shield from bind?
Oh, it does. Yeah, it does get shield from mine.
So it's 53.
Yeah. So 3 to pass, which is. Oh, but he checks the Alden though, which is nice.
You mean the Accord?
Oh yeah, the Bastion. Finds a PG as well.
Yeah, but that's his last persona right now. So if he drops that, he has to.
He has to
Prime.
rewrite Prime, yeah.
Or else it's just vanilla and he loses.
Oh. PGs, the drive checks.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Because that's why you don't want to do it, because everyone's going to PG the drive checks.
Oh, 2 Aldens, 0 shield. Feels bad.
And now the Alden's swinging for what, 28?
Uh.
Because he gave 5k from form up to it.
Yeah.
Which means it's like.
No, 33, right? Because 5k from its own effect, 5k from form up, and 5k from Bastion.
Sure, 33, but if it had Owl, it'd be 43, and all triggers stacked onto it would have been way better. and the
But
PG
it,
would have been
but
wasted.
it doesn't really matter because Nick's only on 4 damage, and there were no crits, so this is just 1 damage regardless.
Sure, but it's a guardable 1 damage versus a you know,
Yeah,
it could have been like a 2 triggers and a unit card versus a 1 trigger unit.
And again, Nick's only got 2 cards in hand, and Bastion has like what 7 now. So, and
It's
sure,
7, but 5 of them are dead.
true, but
I think Doji just wins here.
even with that Persona, right?
I think so, because if their Bastion's on 5, they don't have a 5k and a 15k guard are the same thing.
Yeah, true.
So he just binds the multi-attacker, goes for 5 attacks and just wins, unless he's 6 damage heals.
Whiffs these as well.
I mean, what's that, like a 8 card deck?
Yeah.
Has OT been seen?
No.
No.
OT's pretty likely here.
Is Shoujo once per turn? I think it is, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
I mean,
I'm looking. It doesn't look like it on the
Yeah.
card.
It is not once per turn.
The second skill is not.
As in, if he drag Vaders, he can do it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have 2 Rigors to suck up to do everything with?
He
I
will.
think he's playing for that.
He will because he sucks
He will,
2
right?
and calls 1
If you
out, and then
suck 2,
yeah,
Oh,
he
sure.
will have exactly enough.
Oh, the 10k shield promo.
Oh. And then yeah, Bastion probably uses his last PG here. Is what I'm expecting.
Hold on, counter boss 1 call now.
Sukudachi comes out. Does the Sukudachi gain power? I don't think it does, right? So it doesn't even hit unless he hits a trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't gain any power. No trigger? Wow.
Okay.
So this
For
is just
33.
33, which is very guardable.
Does Bastion have any guard though?
They do. That's just the rest of their hand. Yeah.
48? Okay.
Do they have the prime to rewrite?
And Nick dropped the PG, so his unit would actually. It's like I think his entire deck's like triggers at this point because he was.
It has to be, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's an OT and quite a few triggers in there, at least like 4.
Makes a board. No prime though. There's only 4 attacks and only 2 drives.
I mean, with 2 dead cards in hand plus a PG dropped, I don't think Nick guards them.
Yeah, he still needs the defensive heal anyway.
I think he's defensive OT. I don't think he has enough, even if he heals.
23 Alden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty strong.
I mean, he's got the whatchamacallit. The guy that guards from bind.
Yes, it's a 10k shield.
Yeah, so that. Oh right, it's 23 doesn't guard this. Holy shit.
It doesn't guard anything.
Yeah. Oh no, he has an intercept as well. He can guard this.
Well, he can, but it's just like he has a 3 card hand, 2
Yeah.
5k shields, a 5k on board, and a nothing. So yeah.
Oh, so there's the cup. What's his deck? Is it all? Yeah, it's literally all triggers.
It's just
And
triggers.
Zao. No, it's triggers and
It's a Zao PG, OT, trigger, PG, trigger,
brutal.
Persona Ride.
Brutal.
It's everything he needed to see earlier.
That's a shame. Because I feel like if you can consistently bind and then bot deck the Hamveld, not Hamveld, what do you call him?
Grand Edge.
Yeah, like you can just take out so much shield from the Bastion player's hand.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I'm more curious why the Bastion player doesn't have the Festival Collection Grade 1 into EB3, add back the discards. So you can keep the...
I mean, Festival
Primes
wasn't
on
legal.
board.
Yes, remember, Festival was legal this week, yeah.
Yeah, Festival was legal.
I guess he just didn't find them yet.
You might just not have her and put it in.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, what else have we got? What other interesting games do I have?
What do I do for food? What do you guys think?
I'm gonna get.
I think you should order
Ah.
McDonald's.
I've got food downstairs. So
No.
Oh, we have Sage versus Gashadokuro.
Ooh.
Let's watch that.
Oh
You
my
need to
god, it's a
stop ordering
Zolgar
filet
again.
of fishes, by the way.
Hmm?
You should stop ordering the fillet of fish.
Why?
I don't think you want to know why.
Boring. And you keep getting them messed up. Do you add cheese to your like extra cheese?
No, it just comes with cheese by normal.
No, I know, but I'm saying, do you say add extra cheese,
Oh, no, I don't want to pay for that.
bro? Because it looks like it. Are you getting full slices of cheese?
I'm getting one large slice, yeah.
You shouldn't be.
Oh, is it?
You're supposed to get half.
Oh, well then.
Yeah.
Well, he's getting free food.
Yeah.
They just know that I'm a loyal customer, I guess.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I keep getting confused seeing like the full slice of cheese in your fillet and being like, there's no way this guy adds extra cheese.
So Zolgar versus what?
I think it's Messiah.
There's no G zone
How do you know? Maybe it's hidden.
because there's no stack of cards.
Maybe it's hidden.
Just like every B hero player.
I mean, yeah, it is like, it's not very clear, but there's like a little corner on the side of the recording.
That could be
Oh,
energy.
sure.
Yeah. It's like barely visible on my screen.
Okay.
Like if let me mouse over it, you can barely see it here.
Yeah. It could be energy though.
It could be anything.
It could be your dad.
They could be tokens. That'd be kind of weird if it was my dad.
Messiah with tokens, hell yeah.
Oh, if only Messiah can make pawn tokens, it wishes. It is Messiah.
What, Messiah going first? It's not ideal.
Probably lost the dice roll.
I also know in this particular matchup, like, Sage attuned her list to be anti-Messiah. So she's playing ladder, she's playing 2 copies of what's his name? The grade 2 that comes out of
Mama?
No, Karma something.
Karma.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karma.
Just like as extra bodies.
I mean, it depends though, because she might have changed her list since then, because she just said she forgot to change it in general. So she could have switched back to the original list.
Maybe.
So it might be there. I only changed my list.
Oh no,
'cause I knew
she also
now.
put in the on attack retire order as well.
Oh no, everyone runs that anyway. It's good. Early game habitat. Going for the rush.
I do like turn 1 habitat actually in this particular matchup. Because like you have to expect that Messiah's gonna try and Valtrossi you in the early, just like rebuild that stability.
The issue is though, is that because she dropped the overcoming, it just gives a free, like Messiah can ride up to swing side, so and then just deny the early game aggro because you can, or the scaling power, and just win in the longer game. And then just your turn 3 would be stronger
I
now.
think it's fine though, right? Because like when she rides Skull Dragon, she can if sorry, not you know what I mean, the grade 2 like
to Husk Dragon.
You can like even if he attacks Ren and denies her damage, she can just add back the habitat and go again. So she's not losing any value.
No, she's losing scaling.
She's losing 5k power, yeah, sure.
And also, it depends how many orders she has in hand, because she did drop Overcoming and Habitat, so she might not have another order to play. Like, if she plays the second Habitat.
Oh, right, yeah.
There's also that.
Right, Cycler.
Cash money, free value.
So we do see the Valtrossa. But I think the other thing as well is that when you make a full board like this, especially including RPD, I think that just baits the Messiah player to just go face anyway. Because, like, Q-Tier doesn't do anything, RPD doesn't do anything. Flying the Counterblast is nice, but you also just want to, like, push them to, like, 3, so that by the time you stride, you just, like, push them to 5 on the stride.
I mean, you can play it that way, or you can try and play it as in force them to over, because like she didn't drop a Shadow Cloak here, so it's very unlikely she has a Shadow Cloak to play. So she could be so she might not have ways of getting orders. So that roaming might just stay on board. So you could try locking it and get like play the longer game by spam drawing, locking roamings, and play a slower game.
I mean, he doesn't know this, but she does have two extra karma, which does the same thing, right?
Yes, that is another thing. So
Wart takes this on as well. No defensive. Is that 2 Shadow Cloaks damage?
2 shadows out, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
So not much recycling's happening in this game. And a PG in hand, that's good.
I mean, now that she has the damage, she just adds back the overcoming anyway.
Yes. What does she have? Like a... Okay, she got normal setting. Pitch another RPD. Okay, she's cooking.
Oh, add back Habitat.
Oh, she's going aggro, I see.
I think that's fine as well. Like,
yeah, I think she loses in the like post turn 4. I think Zorga loses, so I think this is all right.
Yeah.
Gets the utility shadow.
RPD over RPD.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I don't like about this line is that, like, if you push for the Shadow Cloak and have the Q-tier boosting it, like, Messiah can just ride up and just deconstruct your board, right? I think she has to leave the Shadow Cloak in the back row. Yeah.
Yeah, then I would have put Shadow back row center then.
Oh, okay, she is going to move around. Interesting.
Okay. Messiah definitely needs to kill that Shadow then.
Yeah.
Oh, no, actually, it doesn't matter because she doesn't have an order in bind zone, she has to EB2 first to get an order in bind
to bind the overcoming, yeah, right.
Yeah, so if the Shadow dies, it'll come back anyway, so there's no point.
Intercept for a 1 to pass. Intercept for a 1 to pass.
Of course, it's cash money.
He leaves the Valtrosser there. Because, like, I mean, because that's the thing, right? Like, 15k RPD, 1 Intercept is not enough. 18k Shadow Cloak, 1 Intercept is not enough. I feel like the value from like, even if she broke the 1 to pass, the value from like getting the Valtros off the board is humongous.
Oh no, it already was 1 to pass because she hit the Messiah player hit defensive on the RPD.
Oh, is it? Okay, sure.
Yeah, they just put the crit under the everything.
Right.
So it would have been OT to pass for the intercept, which I still think is okay.
Is that not just better? Anyway?
Yeah, right.
I think it should have been intercepted.
No, I think it's fine.
No? I mean, it depends what the hand size looks like.
No, I think it's still fine. Because, like, you can then, at least not now, you still have a 10k Valtrosser into 10k Grade 2 Vanguard, which is still numbers. And, like, he doesn't need to commit, like, sacrifices or Mekanis or even a safer to rearguard to push. He can just go, like, just 10, 13 Van.
Sure, okay.
Ooh, aggro order. I do like that. So sacrifice comes out anyway.
But you can't Soul Blast draw off the bind. I mean, it gets rid of a roaming.
No, it binds the RPD immediately. Because it's the crest that unlocks and binds. So by locking this turn, you get the Shadow Cloak like leaves the board at the end of this turn. So then Sage needs to have a second Shadow Cloak to be able to start farming PGs, which is I actually really like this line. I think it's
locks the cloak.
Which I think is fine as well. Because we've seen Sage damage 2 cloaks, so locking this
and is that an RPD in damage? Yeah. That's 3 RPD and 3 shadows.
But the point is there's still 1 RPD in the drop zone. So like binding that RPD doesn't change anything.
Yes, because there's only 4 shadows, but there could be more RPDs because of karma.
Exactly.
Okay. Messiah and Zorga is a very interesting match. What's that last damage? Is that a crit? Yeah.
I think it's a crit, yeah.
Effect crit though, which sucks because you need the soul sometimes.
I think she has another. She got it with 1 earlier as well. I think it's fine.
Okay, as long as she has 1 in circulation.
Discard Cup. Energy Blast 7 to draw. This is a bit risky because, like, obviously it's like subterfuge. Like you trick your opponent into thinking that you're not playing the karma because otherwise you'd have kept up the Energy Blast for the karma. But it means that now she has to wait 2 turns to get the karma back if she energy blasts 2 for the Zorga. Yeah. So binds the Overcoming, then I guess plays the Habitat? No, plays Ladder. So Ladder. Yeah. Yeah, to add back the grade 3 order. Which I think is fine, like it just draws it draws an extra card instead. So this is the RPD with the crit, and the other one does not have. Oh no, they both have the crit because she called over it with the starter, yeah, I forgot about that. I think there's a world where he takes this, right? Just goes to 5, denies her the heal, fishes for defensive. Oof. Ladder and alter ego, that's rough damage.
Messiah's damage checks have all been dog shit.
Sanctitude?
Is that 2 PGs out now?
Yeah. So this is 15, 20, 21, 31 PG. That's 3 PGs out now for Messiah.
And this is just turn 3 right up, so on the Sunrise Divine Skill turn, I think Messiah's a bit cooked.
No, I think it's fine. If you can replace the Valtrossa with another Arrester to like get the end of turn draw 5, I think it might be fine.
Does Messiah have 5 soul though? I think they only have 3 right now.
I think he's got 4.
4? They have they have 0, 1, and then the soul charge.
Oh, you're right.
So they,
yeah.
So they have 3. They need a Makani to make 5.
I mean, they've got the second Arrester. That's something.
Issue is though, is with no PGs when Zorga goes like 50k columns on Divine Skill turn, it might be over.
Just pray that Soul Blast 3 draw 3 gets you there.
It's unless it's drawing you like OT and a few crits to 6 damage heal. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
How much soul is Messiah on?
3.
3, yeah.
3?
Yeah, I don't think we've seen any other Soul Charge.
I think if they're on 4, I don't think you unlock the grade 2. Just for the extra draw.
Yeah.
I mean you have 3. No, your whole thing self locks anyway, so you might as well unlock
No,
it.
the grade 2 does not.
Yeah, no, he only has 3 Soul, so yeah.
Yeah, so you might as well unlock for 10k power.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying if they were on 4.
If he has
Yeah,
4
if-
Soul, then you keep the grade 2 locked, yeah.
If you have more soul, yeah, I agree.
He comes down, discarding the grade 2 order.
The command.
They're
yeah.
not unlocking the grade 2 anyway.
Yeah.
By the way. Are they checking soul?
No, they are unlocked. They did
Okay,
unlock the grade 2.
okay.
Yeah, you're behind, Dora. It's okay. Okay.
Sage is on 5. But the defense, you got a defensive front, which makes it a little bit easier to guard, because that's what? 15, 23, 33? And then this is...
Trigger power, did you count? Or crest
Yeah, I
power?
counted that. So this is 15, 25, 30, 50k on the other side.
No, it's 38 on the left side because of the crest.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, OT.
And so this needs Blitz plus 15, I think, to guard? Nope, just PGs, okay.
I think she's just gonna go for raw kill turn next with like Karma.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Because she can then... She can Alchemagic first, and then bind the Habitat from drop to get another 5k onto the Zorga lines.
It depends what she's going into. Because if she's not overcoming, you might want to EB2 first to reset dragons. Because I think she has overcoming and drop in bind, and I don't know what the other card is in bind.
I think it's just overcoming.
Well, it has to be something else if she, unless she played ladder. Oh, she played ladder, yeah. So she only has
Yeah.
overcoming. Drops 2 persona rides. Okay.
You should probably see a Shadow Cloak here then. Nope, Malice. That is Malice, right?
No, that is Sweets, which is CB1 draw, look at top card, either leave it on top or mill.
Right.
I think at that she had an order drop, she had command, so she could have just EB2'd, overcalled, kept the 2 persona rides in hand. And then not overcome. I mean, it makes your numbers 5k smaller though.
Yeah,
I guess
I think she's trying to maximize numbers here to go for lead.
Yeah, she's just going for kill here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it was resentment overcoming. Okay.
Resentment's the look at top X mill 1 call 1, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you have mandatory mill, and then but it's a soul blast, which is the only annoying bit. Yeah, maximize numbers.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
And since I how it has 3 PGs out, it's basically lethal, like its game.
But yeah, which is why like manually overcalling the RPDs works out.
Yeah, like
it just means that you lose persona rights, but I mean she's on 5 anyway, so like if this doesn't kill, then she loses regardless, right?
yeah. There's no way she's using 2 more persona rights anyway.
So this is what 25, 35, 40, 44.
Yeah, 44.
That's not unguardable.
The issue is it goes 44, and then it goes 48, and then it goes 28, and then 48. With that before triggers.
No, do you not go Vanguard if you're going to Divine Skill?
Well, if there's no PGs out, there might want to no guard your van.
Yeah, but he's on 5, so it doesn't matter.
No, but if you go roaming, you're forcing them to guard the roamings because they want to no guard the Vanguard, pray you don't hit a crit, and they heal.
Sure.
So you want to save the van as late as possible.
Yeah,
because,
sure.
Like,
I don't know. I still feel like if they're on 5 and they've out PGs, like, all right, so they guard with 2 heals. I think if they show you 2 heals like that, then you definitely go with the Vanguard next, because then the chance of them healing out of the Vanguard drops significantly.
Oh yeah, then because you have a higher chance of checking the front than they do a heal.
Yeah.
But I still think this play is fine.
Usually I would agree with threatening the crit column, but I think it's fine. I guess the argument is that you want the... Did you swing? Do you? I guess, yeah?
True, because if they hit a heal and you don't hit a front, then it's worse off for you. But if you hit a...
No, I guess the argument is that she wants the 2k from the crit to go onto the booster, which makes the RPD column magic numbers.
No, she put the 2k on Vanguard. The 2k doesn't matter. Because it's a AK boosting a roaming.
Right, yeah. But I mean, again, like, you want to make use of the plus 2k, so then you want to go restanding the other column instead, which I think makes sense. So I guess it's kind of fine. And then he has to like take this regardless and hope he heals, I guess. Crit, doesn't matter.
There's the shadow,
Yeah.
and there's the crit. And that is game.
I guess the argument of like hitting a front doesn't change the numbers that much, because then the other RPD, if you don't restand the crit, it becomes what, 25. It's only 25. So like I guess.
But there's no reason to. You want to go roaming because it guarantees shield out of hand, and then you go.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, because if they hit the heal, you have to hit the front to negate the heal power to like maximize that attack pattern, or you could have just swung the better line and not chanced it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So yeah, but April played it well. I think because she's playing with Alec, switching to an anti-Messiah build is better. But I'm not too sure what you do without ladder. I think without ladder it's a bit harder.
Yeah. I mean, like, even in that situation, I don't think the ladder made a huge world of difference, because he obviously didn't have Makani's for extra soul, and like she would have lost an RPD and be forced to like dig for the karma instead.
Yeah, but in early game, the 5k to Van and the additional soul matters quite a decent bit, actually.
Yeah, sure, that's fair. I mean, she had enough soul the entire game, so that wasn't really the problem either.
Yeah, so the soul wasn't... If she saw her Shadow Cloaks more to be bouncing, the soul would have mattered. But the 5k to Van in the early game, I think, mattered more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if we have anything else. Nothing from Owls. That's week 6. Ooh. I've got Kyrie versus Welstra.
That's actually an interesting one.
Yeah.
What teams?
This is Top Deck Sidekicks versus your team.
Oh, SEO, okay.
Yeah.
So, as we know, we tied, so it could be anyone's game.
Let's make that a little bit bigger so it just takes up more of the frame. There we go. That'll do. Game losing, misclosing 50k short on the rest of the early game. Yeah, I see that, because like you had the order anyway, so you'd have been able to reanimate the grade 2 Arrester and still lock her board and still get the playoff. It just means that you don't have the... And then yeah, you'd have an extra 15k shield to guard the RPD on the first grade 3 turn, which meant that you can go take the Vanguard and go to 4, not 5, which meant that then she then has to check a crit on the Vanguard, swing that turn to be lethal. Yeah, I see it.
I mean, she still checked the crit anyway, so it didn't...
She did, so it didn't matter in the end, but it would have given him one more out, basically.
Yeah, it was the correct play to do that, so...
What, the correct play to take...
As in, like, the correct play is, to
keep the 15k shield, yeah. What matters is I had an extra PG? Oh, okay, yeah, then you could have PG'd both of the RPD lines. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, so I saw all 4 PGs quite early then, by turn 3.
Skip the setup. Alright, who's going first? Kyrie wants to go first? Yes. Kyrie gets to go first.
A lot of Kyries are on the Willister ride line now.
Yeah, because you need the soul.
Do you? I mean, Yuika uses the soul, Wells uses soul.
Huh?
Because other than Yuika, Wells uses soul.
The Kyrie grade 3 whose name I forget.
Oh, is it like Soul Boss 1 or 2 and restand out of the column, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It might be a grade 2, but like the other important card is the Soul Blast.
Okay.
And the deck doesn't generate soul from anywhere else.
Yeah, okay. I'm kind of curious how many orders they run then, because a lot of Kyries run like only 1 order, but I feel like 2 is like a nice amount as well.
Why do you need the second?
Because it's a soul draw anyway.
You can only play it if you have a Willister named Vanguard.
Ooh, that is true. Never mind.
So you need to open it on turn 1, which is like...
No, then the reason they tend to run it is twofold. It's for the Strager and it's for the column restand, the grade 2 from set 4.
What's Strager?
Strager is the default clone.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
So you run it for that, and you run it for the grade 2 that says, once per turn, when units are called by a Vanguard's ability, stand units in its column equal to the number of cards called by the Vanguard ability. And it's the last one. But the
Yeah,
thing is,
that's the reason I'm thinking of. I forgot that Strager exists.
But then you forget you also have your grade 2 that goes to Soul to draw one. It's just that it's CB1 and you don't have CC in the deck, so you can't do that forever.
Sure.
But besides that, like, the deck's insane.
Holy shit, you go off with Stranger.
Cash money right there.
Does the Counterblast one draw a card 10k have to be grade 3 restricted or no?
Yes,
No.
your opponent has to be grade 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it has to attack into a grade 3.
And I think you need to have more units than your opponent, but I can't remember that.
No.
What's the secondary condition for that?
There's no. It's just CB.
It's if it was played this turn.
Yes.
That's for the top 5 skill.
No, that's if you play in
that's
order
the
this
CB1.
turn.
No, you can play that in premium. You don't need a. Stranger doesn't care.
Yeah, it does.
Striker cares about being called.
It's literally a
background
T-Fault
60
clone.
one.
It's literally a T-Fault clone, yeah.
I know because you can play that in premium. I've played it.
What the fuck? What's that got to do with it?
Yeah, no, the Counterblast one draw 10k is if it was played this turn, that's it.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
fine.
the Soul Blast one top 5 is if you played an order.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
turn.
I'm not talking about that skill.
Yeah, the Counterblast one draw 10k is only if it's played this turn.
Oh, searching the ladder is very nice. Actually, does the searching ladder even matter? You bounce back your board anyway.
You search ladder, so it's an order that you've played.
As in, like, I'm saying is more like the regardless piece in general. Like,
Oh, it
wouldn't
doesn't
be
matter
like
what it is.
as
you
opposed
just
to, like,
need
what,
to make
Caliburn?
it is.
I guess.
you like Caliburn or Forbidol.
Oh yeah,
Because it can-
Forbidol does seem pretty good.
Because
Yeah.
Forbidol can set you the grade 3 on place that you're spamming the dragon, and also your Kyrie to hand to deck thing,
Yeah, true. That is true.
which is PG fodder. So like,
No, but the grade 3 is a bit awkward though, because it's never the thing you want on the board.
yeah, you do. You want it on board because he gains 15k and draws you a card.
Well, turn your ideal column will be.
No, but then you
Striker with
you bounce.
Conquest
But then you can
behind it.
bounce it anyway. Like it's a 28k to start with, and then it bounces, and then you bounce it with Kyrie to have a 15k shield in hand, and then make the Stranger afterwards.
Like it's a suboptimal attack pattern, EL. I get what you mean. I
Like,
agree.
it gets you
but,
that, I guess, yeah.
but like it pluses you enough where it's okay. Because you're getting a PG fodder and a free 15k shield, and that draws you, and it's still a 28k beater.
I mean, I guess maybe like Roman's just afraid that like he can't bounce his entire board every turn, and so he wants to have the ladder against Wellstroke just to keep stuff alive, like extra Uicas that he can't bounce.
Could also be the soul and ladder turn 3 to give 5k to Vanguard. Quite nice.
That too, yeah. Alright, but Will does have natural Lubetzel, doesn't need to search for it. Very strong.
Damn,
Strong
Ben,
player.
that's your jealous.
I mean,
Bro
no,
did not damage dog.
I did it turn all 4 games at locals today. I opened Lubetzel every game today, so I'm
Just-
fine.
Hey, you damaged dog during one of them. Even though he went second, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, but I
Still-
went second, so it's fine.
Yeah, but still.
I do like the calling a full board to rush though, but he has unfortunately been punished for it. Unless he has a front, which I don't think Wellstra plays.
Uh,
Oh no, Wellstra
kinda
does
go
play
like-
fronts, yeah.
you kind of go like 2-1 between fronts and draws. It's pretty flexible, up to you.
No, he doesn't hit it, so
I think once we get the new Wellster card, you definitely could stick to fronts.
maybe.
Yeah, at that point, yeah.
But as in, fucking
I
respect
also-
to the Heine energies, bro.
I also
Those are nice.
definitely do not like. I like the Freiheit being called aggressively, but I don't like the Vegeta being called aggressively. I think the value behind that card is too high.
I think what Kyrie should do here is just swing sides a little bit and just punish them for this early rush.
Yeah, which I mean he can do that, right? Because he's got the Stranger that he bounced with the Uica. Ladder is the order for turn. He makes a board, and then Kyrie just bounces one without calling it. Like, arguably, Roman could even commit even harder because he has the ladder backup.
He could, but Kyrie's gonna Soul Lost 2 bounce 2, and
Soul Lost 1
the
bounce 2.
Sorry, Soul Lost 1 bounce
Yeah.
1,
And
bounce 2, and the Yuka's gonna bounce 1.
Yeah.
So I think, and that grade 1 that they just called now also bounces everything, so that is
But
unnecessary.
that's the point. Like, yeah, he doesn't need to waste the soul to bounce. He can just he just bounces the front row so that Will can't attack into it, and then the 2 back rows are protected for next turn. I think that's fine. Ooh, we're gonna see double intercept here. I'm not sure if I like the idea of double intercept. Like, I'd rather force your opponent to attack into your rears to save yourself a damage.
Yes, I agree with you there. But it depends on what Whistler's hand is, because they have like no triggers and only units. It might be a bit, you know.
Yeah, I guess. So he's gonna mirage his board anyway. Ooh, 30k to 18. 2 to pass. Draw doesn't hit, that's worked out. Like, here's the thing, like, look, Kyrie has like, what, 8, 9 cards in hand? Welsh's gonna lose 2 cards, one from Ride Up, and then one from Ditch for Ride Line.
Yeah, Divine Skill. Or to get great suits for a Divine Skill.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll plus it back, though, if they spam the Betzel.
I don't know, because, like, he has 1 laser in the damage zone, so he can only, like, play 1 laser for the extra energy blast draw. So he's probably going to go for, like, laser fry shots here. If he has a second...
you normally do that, though.
Oh, he already has a fry shot. Okay, so he's going to search do that.
Yeah, and then just blow off it.
Yeah?
Does he spam the Betzel this turn to build a board and draw cards? Or does he go for pure aggro?
You can't spam Blue Betzel to build a board, though, because we've seen that he already intercepted away 1 Bergina. And if he uses Divine Skill, he won't have the counterblast for the second. If he uses counterblast on the second Bergina, he then doesn't have counterblast for the fry shots. Unless he has,
But it
like,
might be just use 0 fry shots this turn and just go like Lubetzel draw.
No, there's like, if you can't laser, there's no way you don't use fry shots. Why is the fry high?
I mean, we haven't seen any of the grade 1 that goes to soul and draw when Broderick goes back.
I don't think he's playing that. I think he's just on. No, he should just be on Baldereed now. Baldereed is just the same thing but better.
Oh, okay. Balderine also gains 5k, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's just like a dog.
Yeah, we've seen 1 Bobomine go out. So draws a card, fry height on standby, which I think he doesn't want to counterblast for.
He might operate Lubetzel then. Well, no, he didn't operate.
Yeah,
Lubetzel found the horror.
Fry height. Because I don't know, if he doesn't use fry height, that tells me that he already has Persona Ride in hand. So yes, he's going to Energy Blast 7 to draw. Then Lubetzel from hand. Bergina goes in, that's kind of rough. Now he's got like all that extra soul that he would have been able to just Soul Blast for Bergina, but now he can't, like, he can't convert that soul to anything. Because he's also down to Fry Height, so Fry Height, Soul Blast 2, Operator Lubetzel to draw another one, also goes out the window here. So he just has to make a random body. Oh, he does have the second Fry Height. Whoa, what a good player.
He is a strong player.
But
and
like,
he has like
no Bobble,
6 soul.
No Bobomine though means that he can't do the 5 attacks because he can't get the second Fry shots into the order zone, which is a bit sad.
Sure, but he'll just operate Lubetzel off one of them.
Yeah. I mean, you always operate the Lubetzel first. It just means that the second one has to also operate a Lubetzel. Or he attacks with Vanguard first, operate the Lubetzel, the Fry shots maximum, and then the last Fry height operates another Lubetzel to draw.
Yeah.
Which is not the worst line, but it's very low pressure.
You don't want to attack Van first though, because they'll just no guard it. Because your rears are quite weak compared to your Van.
No, I think it's fine to attack Vanguard here because you're -5ing them.
Yes, but if they hit defensive off that, it still turns off the rear guards without a booster.
No, because then the last Fry height then operates another Fry shot. Oh right, because that's the call the Fry shot. Yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, if Roman hits a defensive here, then that hampers the second. So the Fry Height's going to Soul Blast 2 to draw anyway, it just then doesn't hit, which sucks. Sure.
Yeah.
So then by that argument, Roman's incentivized to no guard here?
Definitely.
Heal? So now it doesn't matter. Wow, he actually hit the defensive.
Now he's at positive 5k. So everything still hits.
No,
but
he's
just,
at 18 now.
Yeah. So he has positive 5k
Yeah.
additional as van.
So 20 into 18 is 5k, 5k, 10k shield. This is. I guess the argument is that if he had gone with the Freiheit first. Well, no, because Freiheit would only have been 10. So 10 into 8 is still only 5k shield. And you're drawing a card regardless. So the end result doesn't quite matter. So we have then right into grade 4. You've lost draw. He's got 3 counterboss to play with, so you can do full combo. So that's the restand. That's the one that restands, I think. The one behind Vanguard.
I thought the restander was the front row one and the back row one's the bouncer.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is the bouncer.
Yeah.
Counterboss one for Stranger, 10k draw. So this is 25, 30, 38. I think, yeah, you're guarding this because you definitely want to no-guard the Vanguard swing. This is also 38, it looks like. Oof. A lot of triggers coming down. Remakes the column. Yuika sees the plus 5k. And then, yeah, front row stands the column, the 5th attack. I think you take the Vanguard here. Heal. Not what you want to see. Draw, Jesus Christ. This is 20, 30, 35, 45, 53, and the other column is 30, 40, 48, 53 as well. Okay, they're both 53.
Which just feel like kind of like no guard numbers.
I think you no guard one of them and try and guard the other one. Because the problem is like Roman heals,
damage, yeah.
So like if you're trying to go laser first, you're only gonna laser into 3, and that makes it really hard to push. So you want to stay on like you want to try and attrition this out. It's hard, but yeah.
I don't think Welster can attrition Kyrie that well then.
It depends on whether
because Welster feels like turn 3 it hits gas, turn 4 it hits strong, and then after that kind of fades away. But I think Kyrie sustains itself.
Yeah, I mean, if he has like the Berginas, he can try and like spend all his extra soul to draw.
But I feel like one draw doesn't make up for the fact it's like a 53 Strager.
Yeah, it's also an issue of like he will deck out sooner than later, before the Kyrie player does at least.
Yes.
We are guarding this. Interesting.
I feel like there is a world where you can go to 4. Because then when you ping with laser, they also take another damage before they can start denying heal range. So if they want to do it that way, because like Kyrie doesn't scale as a deck,
right.
it kind of that turn was its peak turn. So every turn is either going to be the same level of power or stronger, or sorry, the same level of power or weaker.
Yeah.
So you can take those damages on those turns because it's not a scaling deck.
So he doesn't Soul Blast 1 for Yuika to bounce the Strager. And Ladder's not active anymore. You're gonna use Fry Height to set the second Fry Schutz? It looks like it. I don't like discarding Bobalmean though. I very much do not like that.
He needs to have another Bowmean then to do 5 operate attack.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna see trigger discard. Because like...
Oh.
Yeah. When Kyrie only has 2 rear guards to retire, I think the laser play is not needed.
No, you always go for laser.
I guess.
Because the 10k matters like more than an additional attack. Because if you go for another attack, they've only been -5 once. And then they go -10 after the second one.
It's the same amount. If he goes for the 5th attack here, it's -5k 3 times. Whereas if he doesn't, it's -10, -5.
But the ping's a guaranteed damage versus a risk on an attack.
I don't think it's that much of a risk. Like, your opponent's on 2 damage with no face-up count damage. They're definitely going to be taking at least 1, for sure.
Yeah, but you might as well force them to take 1. Like, you go quality over quantity.
I guess.
Yeah, like, also it's a cheaper CB.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess if he's discarding... Like, he's discarded the Bobalmean instead of the trigger because he wants the shield, so I guess it works out as, like, the same end result.
And I think Welsh has gone through a lot of their counter charges. Like, I think 2 Bobalmeans have been seen already.
Yeah.
And none have been added.
So now this is the one with a crit, which is a little bit awkward.
I mean, swing crit first. If you push him to 5, it's great.
No Soul Blast 2 for draw, though.
I think they only have 2 soul or 3.
I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah, they only had 2 soul. Because they've not been Bobalmeaning.
Yeah. Then in that case, if you're going to do this line, wouldn't it be better to attack with the one without crit first? Because if you attack with the one with crit and he gets 2 defensives, then the Fry just no longer hits, right? So I think it would have been better to hit with the 20k 1 damage into your -2, and then have the Fry shots come out 23 into the -2, regardless of, like, which still hits through a defensive. Because then they need to hit a trigger on the first. If it's 1 damage coming from the 1 damage Fry height, they need to hit the defensive right there and then. Otherwise, the 30k Fry height is still coming in like a truck. And yeah, like Wolfman said, you can like go to 5 and deny their heal.
Yeah. I think both lines have the merits. It's more Kyrie's got I think like a counter like a 15 card deck. So
I mean, they still have a massive hand. That's the issue here.
Yeah, but a lot of their hand is normal units as well. Don't forget. Like, if you bounce the same 5 cards to hand, that is still 5 cards that are basically dead. And they only have 2 CB left, which means 1 CB is to bounce, and the other CB is like a draw skill.
No, it doesn't cost CB to bounce. Oh, you mean the end of turn one? Yeah.
Yeah, the end of turn one.
I thought you meant the restand.
No.
Yeah.
This restand soul.
So this is what? 28, 38, 38 plus 6, 44. I think if he wants to be greedy, he can try and guard this and then no guard that, like, guard the first 2 rear guard swings and then try to no guard the Vanguard swing.
It depends how many heals have been seen by Kyrie. If they've not seen many heals, it could be a play to take both of these so they can't like double heal on you. Because if they double heal, you automatically lose. Like there's no coming back.
I think that's what we're asking now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wolfram also has a good point. Like, Wellstra also like really needs to go to 5 to like push because he's seen 2 bubble means that were both not used, so he's only got 2 bubble means left, which makes his like he won't like if he commits to going to 5 and then spamming the attacks, he won't have the reach to like play the rest of the game, which is brutal as well.
Wellster also has no soul, but we know he has a Persona Ride. So
He also has a Balder
another
Reed
way.
in his hand that he drove check.
Okay, so we can do at least 4 attacks.
He can get to the Soul Blast too, yeah.
I mean, how many Fry Heights have been seen on it? Oh no, but he bounced one Fry Height.
He bounced one, so yeah, he definitely has
yeah, there's no point. Okay. I think Wellster just takes both.
No, definitely not. Because like if you take the Vanguard swing, you risk them hitting.
No,
a
is it
crit.
like both the rear guards not guarding at all?
Oh no, I disagree. I think you guard the rears, the ones that like you can guard, and then you pray that they, like, you just have to take the Vanguard and hope they don't get double crit.
But you could just, but with the amount of shield you're taking to guard those rear guards, you could guard the Vanguard, and then you'd have defensive, chance at defensives as well at the same time.
Yes.
Because remember, the Vanguard's a 13 base, boosted by, I think, a 18, but the other columns are bigger. So the Vanguard's actually the weakest column with before drive checks.
Which is why you should. Yeah, but like if you try and guard the Vanguard and they hit a crit, you're then incentivized to like take the crit column and then guard the other column, which is way harder to do because of how big the columns are, right?
Hmm.
And then the amount of shield you had to burn for the Vanguard column is then like shield that you don't have for the rearguard columns.
I feel like you save on shield overall because you're dropping like 4 triggers on both the rears, like 2 triggers at least.
And you'd be doing that anyway because you'd be dropping 2 triggers on Vanguard, 2 triggers on rear.
No, I was saying take both rears and then go to 5 straight away.
Right, sure.
Because the numbers are going to be the exact same anyway, so you might as well take it, hit defensives, and if you don't hit defensive, it's the same outcome.
And Kyrie gets no crits anyway, so it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah, front though.
Yeah, but like he also got his own defensive. The point is that no crit on the Vanguard means that he can now take another rearguard swing, and all that shield that he's quote unquote we said he saved, he can now use on the last rearguard swing instead. So it works out.
Oh, PG doesn't really matter anyway.
Yeah. And then him damaging the second fry shirts also means that like the other line we just discussed doesn't matter anymore either. So
I don't think he couldn't. He can go for 5 attacks anyway.
He could if he had a bomb beam. Because counter blast.
No, because he doesn't have 4 soul.
Right.
He has 0 soul right now, so Persona
No,
Ride
you don't need 4 soul for the 5 attacks. You just need 2 because Vanguard.
Well, you always go laser though. You always go laser.
But if you operate laser, you can't get the 5th attack.
Can you not? I don't know. I don't know.
Because Fryhide is on attack, Soul Blast you operate. Bounce.
Yeah.
So then you either bounce itself. No, you can't bounce itself, so you have to bounce the other one, which either hasn't attacked or hasn't already operated.
Sure. Okay. But I still think laser's too good. Like 10k, that minus 10k straight away is too strong.
I mean, I agree. Like, laser here is totally fine, but again, Kyrie just has such a chunky hand. I don't know if I like the Boulder Reed here though. I think I want the Boulder Reed behind the Fryhide to make numbers.
I agree.
And then Bubble Mean to boost the other Boulder Reed instead, because that's 13 plus 8 plus Persona Ride is slightly better.
Yeah, because Wallster Fryhide will hit 33 by itself instead of 28.
Yes.
And then if you can count the neg 10, it's basically 43. So it's a really nice number. Because we know that
and then he can
Kyrie
save also. You can also save the Bubble Mean swing for the Fryshot's attack to make 41 instead.
Yeah.
Which is like 41 into -2 is super relevant.
That's basically 56, yeah.
So that's the 3rd PG down from Kyrie. Ooh, crit is good. thing to remember is that Kyrie still has the dragon that he bounced, so he can definitely guard this column. Because Kyrie's currently at 3k. 3k versus what, 36? Yeah, it's guardable. And then he still saved the dragon to guard the Freiheit column, which is now 28 into -2. So you only need 30k shield, which is like dragon trigger, which is also doable. Although Kyrie doesn't have that many cards left, although neither does Wellstrom looking at it. So actually,
No, they both go through the deck quite equally.
yeah.
I just think it's just that Kyrie keeps bouncing the hand, Wellstrom keeps discarding it.
So yeah, 28 to -2. It's only 30k shield. That's 20.
Basically 43.
Yeah. Okay, so he saves the dragon.
Yes, because the dragon's an attacker.
Yeah.
You always want to use it last. Because it's a 33 beat stick, because it gains 15 on its own and then 5 from Kyrie, or it gains 10 on its own.
10 on its own, 5 from Kyrie. Yeah.
Sure, so it's a 28 beat stick.
Also, I was wrong. He had to have used the Baldry straight away because he needed the soul for the Freiheit. So he wouldn't have been able to save. He wouldn't have been able to save the Bobamine for the Freischütz swing anyway because he was short 1 soul.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you could just do bold mean on the other column, and then 8 goes in.
Right, but then the final number is still easy to guard. I mean, he had the OT, so it didn't actually, the extra 5k didn't make a difference. It was just so yeah, like the relevant part there was the 5k on the Freiheit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, Freiheit could have been 5k bigger.
Yeah. Oh, heal is big.
I don't know if it's enough though.
I don't think so either, because he's only got like
Well,
what, 6 or 7 cards in hand. He definitely needs a at least he's out 2 PGs, so he needs to have the other 2 PGs for sure to survive this turn. And that's
also
assuming.
no T?
Yes, he guarded with it earlier.
Ooh, this is not looking good.
Yeah, like he has to have both PGs right now, and still find a way to 1 past the Vanguard. No, he's just gonna take it. Doesn't have the last heal, and that's it.
GG. That was a good game though. It
Yeah.
just shows that like Kyrie is a rear guard centric deck, just bouncing its constant shin. Like it's seen as a fake hand, but it's a 15 card fake hand.
Yeah,
So,
it's kind of like Prism, right? Like you bounce your combo pieces, and if you're desperate, you can guard with your combo pieces.
Yeah.
I just think just the argument between like Kyrie and Prism is that Kyrie, everything in Kyrie can attack, whereas Prism you specifically need the prisms.
Yes, I think Kyrie's better than Prism now with all of its.
Oh,
its
agreed.
support.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed.
I think Kyrie just needs like an energy blast card. Like
I think
it's
you're
got so
kind
much
of right, Wolfram, but like if we look at when they actually started playing the game, like when like they would have all this prep would have been done like before the timer started, and then turn 1 is the timer would have started here, which is 3:43, and then the game itself actually ended at 33 and a bit, so they were just within the 30-minute time limit. Like it. I agree that like they both probably could have played a little bit faster, but I think they like that was a reasonable pace. That was to me a reasonable pace.
I mean, yeah, for
So,
like the setting of it's
So
a.
losing to the clock would not have been a thing, at least not in BCS level.
I mean, in a BCS, you would just like. In a BCS, you're more prepared for these lines, so you just like think which line am I going for.
Yeah.
So all you had to save was like 3 minutes, and I think 3 minutes could have easily been saved.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So I think we'll call it there. We're going for like what, 3.5 hours? Yeah, 3.5 hours. All right. So scuffed, but we made it through, and that's what matters. I don't suppose anyone's playing right now. No, it doesn't look like it.
Are we gonna do more additional commentary in the future?
Yeah, I'm down for it. I'm not against it.
I'm down for it as well. It makes the stream more fun.
Pretty fun. Yeah.
Let me just
Have
see
his
if anyone-
downtime.
So they already played. Those guys.
Well, we get new results in.
No, I'm just seeing when, like, if anyone's gonna, like, can we get a live game? Because it's been like 3 weeks since we had an actual, like, live game.
No, Ali and Michael are just doing some private testing. Other than that, nothing's going on.
I mean, yeah, they're on the same team. But all right, I guess not. We'll figure it out. Like, when am I off this week? When am I off this week? I'm off on Friday, which is.
Oh, it's
it's not awful. It just means that, like,
end of the week stream.
yeah, it means like stream on Friday, stream on Sunday, which is weird.
I mean,
wait, what times are you working now?
Late, like Monday to Thursday, I have all late shifts.
I was gonna say, like, if it's like not like absurdly late, you might get home and catch a few games. But
Maybe I when it's a late night, I get home at like 9:30.
That's a late night for you.
What you should do is because you have so many games highlighted, try and get all the recording as much as possible, and all like the first wave that come Friday stream, and then the second wave for Sunday.
Yeah,
and then maybe like a highlight if you want. If you're
I think what I'll do is once I end the stream, I'm just actually just gonna like ping the people who have highlights and just tell them like, please keep me updated for when you're scheduling your game. Like, here's my schedule. I'll try and like stream it live. If not, please record, and then we'll go from there.
Me and Cam's game will be done for Wednesday. So
yeah, I mean that'll be live anyway, so that doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
we're gonna do it recorded.
Yeah. All right. Oh, before we end the stream, I have some news for everyone. So, obviously, at the end of week 9, we'll then take a top 4 playoff with the standings. I think the schedule has it So semi-finals will start on the week of the 11th, and then the finals will start on the week of the 18th. I will ask the teams in the finals starting the week of the 18th to not have their games played in public. I will ask them to either play in the private tables or over DMs, and then for them to either find someone to record, get their captains to record, and then throughout the week from the 18th through to the 18th through to the 24th, I will be trying. Well, let me double check my schedule. Yeah, 18th through to the 24th. I only have one late shift that week, so it might be a very late starting stream. It might be a stream starting at 10 PM, but I will try and stream every day that week, showing 1 to 2 games at a time, so that we can gradually reveal the results of the finals. That is going to be the plan. Yeah.
Question: because of Swiss, we've been doing fixed games.
Yep.
For Top Cut, is fixed games happening, or should team captains be randomizing?
That's a good question.
Because we've been allowing meme games to happen, which I think is fun. But I think for Top Cut,
it should be fully random.
I think we should fully randomize it. So team captains should give you a list of names.
I think that's
you randomize them.
Ooh,
I agree.
That's a good shout. People watching at home, what do you think? Put it in the chat right now. I like that idea. Because, I think that combined with the results being kept private also makes it, very... Serious isn't the right word, but, you know what I mean? A bit more, legitimate. If that makes sense?
Like a real tournament kind of
exactly, it feels a bit more formal. I like that idea. Let me tentatively try that.
Going into, the Top Cut, right?
Yeah.
That's, the more...
Yeah, because for Swiss it makes sense, it's still a bit of content and stuff. But for Top Cut, people are going for the glory. Let's let the glory. Let's let the skill speak for itself.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout. All right, we'll do that then. Cool, that sounds very good. All right, there you go, folks. That is, even though we're getting towards the end of the Swiss period, there's still a lot of excitement still to come. So, stay tuned, etc., etc. Until then, we are calling it a night. Once again, no one is streaming Vanguard. Crow is no longer running his events, so we'll end it there. Yeah. Again, I'll try and see what happens throughout the course of this week. It might just be a Friday night stream. We will see. Have a good evening, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.